Testing. All right, cool. There we are. Hello, and welcome back to more Hanako's Flower Shop. We have a letter from Kana. Things will never be the same. Dear Hanako, you nudged me to make a fucking go away MD software thing. I hate you. You nudged me to make a choice I was leaning towards anyway. I decided not to go to my aunt's birthday. Instead, Naomi and I spent the day by ourselves. I'm not gonna lie, it was rough. She was already quite irate when we went to your shop, but a mere hour later, she was barely even herself anymore. She lashed out at anything I said. I stopped talking eventually, and we just sat there in complete silence. Perhaps we should have gone to the party. Maybe if people were going to be there who she knew before the accident, she could have taken her mind off of things and just unwound for a bit. Who knows? The only thing I'm sure of is that I'm tired as hell and scared. Scared that things will never be the same. Never. Fuck. Oh, well, that's a really bad note to start off on. I still think I made the right call, but like, I don't know. I feel like they should have gone and done something else other than go to a party she wasn't invited to. But I don't know. I made the choice. The choice was go to the party or not, and I said no, because I still don't think they should have. Well, what's done is done. Pick a lilac, alstroemeria, a purple iris. Then we have plant some hyacinths, plant some syringa, which I still don't know what they are. Oh, it's a lilac. Oh. Maybe it's just like part of like the genus that the flower is a part of. I don't actually know. Plant a lily. There we go. Then I will go on my own walk. What can we find? We are loaded on hyacinths. I'll take a pink magnolia just to get back up to 10. Narcissus, don't need it. Definitely take the freesia, even though we have 18. Roses, I'm not worried about. Carnations. Purple iris. Gladiolus, I'll take the gladiolus. Get back up to 10. Top myself off, you know. Blocks, take that. Maybe we can grow freesias and I just haven't noticed it because the seeds are named differently. See, there's an idea. I haven't exactly counted the seeds, so it's entirely possible. Makes sense. Eustoma, purple iris. Azalea. What all else we got? I guess I'll talk about my opinions on the game so far, since we're a good few hours in, really. Like, this is part 4, which is still impressive, honestly. I still enjoy this game a lot. I'm enjoying it very much. Like, the characters are still very well written. The stories are very well written. The heart is there. But I feel like there's just not enough to, like, keep people coming back, aside from just wondering who's gonna show up next, you know? I don't know, there's not, like, it's very, what's the word? I guess repetitive is the word. Like, there's nothing to, like, spice up. Like, there's the repetition, like, there's that gameplay loop, but it doesn't stray from that gameplay loop. Whereas, like, the game that I could compare this to the most is Valhalla, a cyberpunk bartender action. And I feel like a little bit of spice would be like, if certain things happen certain days, Like, for example, like the little things just to change things up. Like sometimes a character joins you on your break in Valhalla. There's one day where you just don't go into work at all, and other things happen instead. And other things like multiple characters coming in and just interacting with each other. I don't know. Feel like if we had more of like Grandpa interjecting, characters coming in and like interacting with other characters, I feel like that would have really like spice things up, make things still feel fresh. Because I still care about these characters. I want to see them succeed, and I want to see the rest of their stories because I still very much enjoy their stories. But just as a game, I feel like it needs a little bit more, not much more. Like nothing that, in my opinion, would require additional assets. But something different. Something, like I said, just to add that little spice. Yeah, I can't pick that up. Okay. All right, we're done here. So those are my thoughts. I've already planted everything. Don't need to order nothing. All right, let's wait for a customer.
Welcome to our flower shop.
Tin?
Woof, woof. Oh, Tin! It's you! Aw, hi there. Oh, I missed your jolly barking. Woof, 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 woof.
Good boy.
Give me your hand.
Give hand.
Good boy. Is it just you today?
Is it just Tin?
Woof. Let's see if there's a message from Rin. Or maybe it's another circus stunt.
Possibly.
Who knows what she comes up with next? An envelope. And, of course, a bag of cookies. Here, Tin, catch.
Yes, give a treat to the good boy.
It's not urgent, it seems. Rin is not in trouble, and everything is okay this time.
Fantastic.
The next part is about how she's doing. I'll read it later. Thanks, Tin. Good boy. Well done. You can go back to your owner now. Woof, woof. What? Did I say something wrong? Woof, woof, woof. Huh? Hey! Wait! Don't go there! Oh, Tin! Come here! Oh, shame on you, Tin! You're going to mess up my shop! Woof, woof. Wait, I get it. Tin, you want to make a bouquet?
Oh?
Woof. I wish there were dog-speak interpreters. What kind of bouquet do you need? And what for? Woof, woof, woof.
Oh, why is he so sad?
Oh, of course. It's for Rin. I should have guessed.
Mm-hmm.
Woof, 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 woof.
Dakota really putting in work.
To express gratitude and admiration for your dear owner with flowers. What an idea. Especially when you really want to say the words, but you can't.
He has exactly one word. It's wolf.
I've observed you two long enough to know what you need and don't need. You're a real family.
Yee. Family.
Woof, 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 woof.
All right. Seems simple enough. Gratitude, admiration, kinship. Let's see. Where's kinship? There it is, on the azaleas. We got gratitude on there too. Admiration, that's on here somewhere. There it is. Love, admiration, and gratitude. That sounds about right. There's no woof. That'd be funny if one of them just for this one thing just said woof. Piece of friendship. Friendship makes sense. Loyalty, for sure. All right. Hell yeah.
Oh, sit still, you dingbat.
Dingbat.
Let me secure the bouquet. Woof, 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 woof. How sweet. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, good boy. Rin is lucky to have a friend like you. Woof,
Oh, he has fingers now.
Bye-bye, Tin.
He I love that he waves. It's so adorable.
With customers like these, I'm going to learn dog speak.
That's pretty impressive. We'll wait for the next. Actually, I could take a break. And what even happens if you take a break?
I will take a small break.
Yeah. I got a letter from Rin, so I want to read that. I want to read it. From Rin. Rin Tintina's on a tour. Buongiorno, dear Hanako. Tintina and I are all doing great. Public loves our act, and soon we'll be featuring even more puppy performers. Also, I've been learning all sorts of acrobatics and horse tricks. Sadly, there's no chance we'll meet soon. Our troupe is setting out on a tour across the country, and the impresario told me that the famous Rin Tintina show has to be a part of it. We're going to exotic places. It'll be interesting, but also a little sad. I love our town, and there's no telling when I'll get to see my doggies again. Hanako, we haven't known each other for very long, but you've already helped me a lot. And not just with the flowers. I have no idea what's troubling you, so I'll just say this. Whatever challenges you face, have no fear, stay strong, and seek a radically different solution. The unexpected, the best, and the most correct way to make things better. Because there's always a way. Thus says Rin, the great and terrible dog whisperer. And I have no doubts about my advice. Ciao! That is, see you, Rin. Delightful.
Hanako? Good day.
Mr. Fumihiro!
Oh, it's you. What a pleasant surprise.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Good day to you. I'm glad to see you well and smiling.
Likewise, when I'm with the youngsters, I feel like my own soul gets a little younger.
How's your granddaughter? She's not with you today?
Nope, she's busy being a kid, running around with her friends somewhere.
Good for her.
You know, she was so happy that she got to meet her favorite fairy tale heroine.
I'm kind of a big deal.
You mean the flower princess?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that one. You.
Me!
Even if she understands that it's just a character that doesn't really exist.
But she may or may not, actually.
Sometimes everybody wants to believe in miracles. It's just easier for her than it is for others.
The blissful ignorance of being young.
I'm here to do some business. I hope you won't turn it down?
Certainly not.
Go for it. I'll help however I can.
Not sure if you remember, but when we first met, I said that your grandfather and I were good friends when we were young.
This is kind of one of the things I'm talking about. About like, it would be nice to see more like interjections from Grandpa. Kind of like in how Gil will sometimes like speak up, or Dana will speak up in Valhalla. Like, these characters know each other, so seeing them interact and like having a conversation, I would like to see that. I haven't seen it. It may happen, but that's the kind of example I'm talking about.
I remember.
Many years ago, I did something bad to him.
Oh.
Of course, I should have apologized a long time ago, but I lacked the courage.
No.
You want me to talk to him for you?
No. I want you to do what you do best. Make a bouquet of flowers that will let him know how I feel. It's better than words. Can you do this?
Absolutely.
Of course. After all, I'm the flower princess.
I'm the flower princess. Do you even realize who you're talking to?
Truth be told, I don't want to reveal the details of what happened. Suffice it to say, I regret my actions. I know there's not a shred of dignity in what I did. Now, when I know the pain of losing someone close, all I want is to restore our friendship. If that isn't possible, then to build a new one. To begin again.
There it is.
Don't worry, my grandpa is a good person. I'm sure he doesn't hold a grudge against you. If you apologize in the language of flowers, the one he knows best, he'll be touched.
That's all I've got left to count on. His kind heart and your help.
I won't let you down.
Hell yeah. All right, so sorrow, loyalty, regret. Just regret from that one, honestly. And then pain. We got pain. There's pain. Losing someone. Yep. Friendship. And to begin again. I think that'll do it. Perfect.
Here's your bouquet, Mr. Fumihiro. A sincere apology, told with the most beautiful flowers.
Hey.
Thank you, Hanako. You think it'll work?
Grandpa will understand what you want to say. That much I'm sure of. I don't know what happened between you two, but if it's that bad, you shouldn't push him. Give him time.
Yes, you're right. It's a nice bouquet, but it won't solve everything. All right then. It's time. Take care.
Goodbye. That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well.
Simple, easy day. Nothing wrong with that. They do interact!
Aki has always been yours, you old fool.
Huh?
Forgive me.
Did Hanako make this for you? Of course she did. I recognize her work.
Wait, is he ashamed that, like, he stole his girlfriend or something?
She said you'd like it.
It's a nice bouquet, all right. I expected nothing less from her.
I'm kind of gifted.
But you had no right dragging my granddaughter into this.
Oh.
I wanted to apologize in your language, to forget the bad things that happened between us.
You did hurt me a lot, my friend. There's no forgetting those words.
Sometimes there is just no forgetting.
But we're not in our 20s or 30s anymore. Time to let go of the past and just live our lives.
Exactly. There may not be forgetting, but there can be forgiveness and moving on.
Thinking about the past only adds gray hair.
And they've got plenty of those.
Forgive me.
Enough with the apologies. Instead, tell me, how's Aki?
She's gone, brother. It happened 3 years ago.
What? And you didn't call me so I could say my goodbyes?
I'm sorry. It was so sudden. I couldn't even tell if it was real or if I was dreaming. I thought that I would wake up any second and see that everything was fine, that Aki recovered and everything went back to normal.
There you go again, pretending the problem doesn't exist instead of trying to fix it. To hell with you.
Damn.
My Nozomi's gone too. Has been for 20 years. Well, you're aware.
Nozomi.
It's just... a lot of time has passed. But it still feels like at any moment she could walk through the door and fill the shop with her laughter. Little Hanako never even got a chance to meet her.
Oh, man.
She's only seen her granny in old photos. Nozomi would have been so much better at raising Hanako.
No, don't say that.
Listen, brother. How about a drink?
Nah, my heart's giving me trouble.
Oh, no.
It'll help. Let's forget everything.
No, I don't want to.
No, I don't want to.
If you say so.
You should head on home. Better not be out at night.
Fair enough. I'll see you around then.
See, I wish we had more scenes like that, where we get to see the interactions between other characters.
Good morning. a good night's sleep. Now it's time for work.
I guess also there would be a nice little, like, I was about to say a break in the monotony, but then I remembered that there is absolutely that in the form of, what am I talking about? Going to, like, out to the garden and also, like, talking with the twins and everything like that. In comparison to, like, continuing the Valhalla comparisons, like, things like reading the Augmented Eye and stuff like that before you go to work and going to the store.
Good morning, Grandpa.
Ooh.
Good morning, my dear granddaughter. Good morning. How are you?
The same as yesterday. What about you?
I'm quite well myself, thank you. I have some stuff to do today, so you're in charge.
I'm in charge.
Oh, what kind of stuff?
Some boring paperwork. Saving your nerves while I still can.
Maybe I should go with you. I may as well, since I'll have to learn to do the paperwork myself one day.
She makes a valid point.
Yeah, but let's make it another time.
Man.
Copy that. Good luck.
Thank you, sweetie. Same goes to you.
Alrighty. Out in the garden, anemone. I didn't see what that was. Red rose, azalea, eustoma. Then we can plant some azaleas, some narcissus, seed of eustoma, seed of iris, and some gladiolus. Fantastic. Then we go for a walk. I guess when I say, like, breaking up the monotony of, like, doing the same thing over and over again, like, I guess one thing that's, I guess, technically differentiates this kind of monotony, like, this kind of breaking up versus the kind in Valhalla is the fact that there's still lore implications, and, like, information about things going on in the world around you, when it comes to, like, reading the Augmented Eye or Miki's blog. Whereas this, like, everything is very much, you don't really pay attention to anything that goes on outside of the flower shop. Like, nobody comes in with a story about, like, what's going on today, or, like, local goings-on that eventually come back around to affect Hanako and the shop. Or like, that hints that eventually, like, basically like a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing, where it's like, you get, like, foreshadowing of, like, things that are going to happen, like the whole Alice Rabbit situation in Valhalla. Where it's just like, oh yeah, like, now this plot thread is, like, coming back full circle. But I guess I'm nitpicking. Like, that really is just to say, like, if I could have it my way, like, those are the kinds of things that I would introduce more of. Like, talking to Grandpa about, like, what's going on in today's newspaper, or something like that, you know? Make the world feel lived in, aside from just what comes through the front door. That there is still things that go on in this world aside from what happens in the flower shop. I mean, granted, we still get plenty of that. We still hear everyone's stories, and all of those stories are very, very vast, and, like, a lot of things are happening to a lot of people from a lot of different walks of life, from, like, things like, from, like, TV personalities, idols, students, people like in the hospital, like people from all over. And just like, so there's still plenty of stuff that goes on, so we know there's more going on around us. It's just that, like, I don't know, it feels oddly claustrophobic versus, like, the lore that you discover in Valhalla. But that's just my 2 cents. I just had the sudden urge to just click the bell a bunch.
Hello, Hanako.
Oh, hello again.
Greetings, Mr. Fujioka. How are you doing? How's Eno?
She's fine, thanks.
That's awesome.
To my surprise, Eno was happy to see me. We talked for a while, and now I understand her a little bit more, which was great.
That's good.
The hospital staff did give me judgmental looks as I walked into her room with flowers. She's a schoolgirl after all. For a moment, I thought chocolate would have been a better choice.
You can never go wrong with flowers.
Should I have really expected a different answer from you?
It's kind of my whole world.
You look sad.
Oh no.
Is everything okay?
Oh, Hanako. Sometimes it feels as if nothing can ever be okay.
God, that's true.
At the hospital, I inadvertently witnessed a fight involving a patient.
Oh shit.
When I was coming out of Eno's room, I heard 2 female voices from the adjacent room. The first one was quiet. I could barely hear it. The other one was loud, like a screech, and full of despair. Apparently, there was a car accident, and that woman could no longer do what she loved doing the most, ballet.
Oh.
Her friend, or maybe her sister, was trying to console her, but it was no use.
Naomi and Kana.
Horrible. Oh, if something like that happened to me.
Let's not imagine bad things, Hanako. Whatever happens, happens.
All right. But I still feel bad for her.
This is what I'm talking about. Like illusions. I like this.
It's just so unfair. People end up like that, and there's nothing they can do about it. I wish we could just solve everyone's problems, even if it took a lot of time and effort.
How witless of me.
Bleeding heart, Hanako.
I know how sensitive you are to other people's woes, and I still told you about this. Forgive me, Hanako.
You have nothing to apologize for, Mr. Fujioka. I can't help but get upset sometimes. My flowers can lift somebody's mood, but they can't bring them true happiness. Not to mention, I can't do anything to help solve their current situation.
You expect too much of yourself.
I know.
Yeah.
I understand this is in my mind, but my heart just won't accept it.
Once again, a bleeding heart.
Excuse me.
It's fine. In fact, the other reason behind my bad mood is really what worries me. Nagiko, one of my students, was caught stealing.
Ooh.
Stealing?
Yikes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Whoops.
Why she wanted that damn bag is beyond me. Maybe she just needed the money.
That's another swear.
Or it was somebody's bad influence.
Bro, careful. You should be careful about swearing in front of your students like that. I mean, I'm an ex-student, but still.
Either way, she was caught right away and taken to the police station. The police called the school. When the theft took place, her mother, who happens to be a colleague of mine, a math teacher, was in the maternity hospital with her husband, which is why I, the student's homeroom teacher, had to go to the station.
so you once again had to apologize for something you had nothing to do with?
Hanako, the homeroom teacher has everything to do with the upbringing of his students.
Yeah.
School is a micro-society in which children learn to coexist with others. Its purpose isn't just to educate them on the curriculum, but to give life lessons as well.
This was also on the audition sheet.
Mr. Fujioka,
Yes?
I'm proud of you.
Aw.
Well, thank you. Now all I have to do is earn the moral right to be proud of myself.
Bitch, be proud of yourself anyway.
For a while, they wouldn't let Nagiko go, in spite of my promise to have a stern talk with her, and to inform her parents about this unpleasant incident. I was beginning to lose hope, but then I got a phone call from someone at school. They told me that Nagiko's mother was giving birth.
Oh shit.
That was a good enough argument for the policeman, so we were allowed to leave. We went straight to the maternity hospital and stayed there until we heard the baby's cry from the ward.
So, Nagiko's new sibling. Is that a little brother or a little sister?
Sister.
Nice. Good for her.
Her father was hoping for a son, but now it's just women around him.
I envy Nagiko. I always wanted to have a little sister. I'd help her braid her hair, we'd go picking flowers, sing some merry melody on the way, and have lunch at school.
That is cute. Hanako would be like a great, like, motherly older sister.
I wouldn't mind a brother either. I wonder if he'd be rowdy.
She'd still be a great motherly older sister. Like that true One-san.
I'm sure he'd be as full of life as you are, Hanako.
Oh, wouldn't the two of us be too much for Grandpa to handle?
Probably.
Don't underestimate him. He's quite ingenious, that one.
Fair.
I would know. But it's so unprofessional of me to talk your ear off like this, Mr. Fujioka.
No, it's perfectly fine. I had a hard day, so I'm glad I had the chance to visit you and catch my breath.
Nice.
Aside from that, I would also like to purchase flowers for Nagiko's mom.
I want to give her a pleasant surprise when she wakes up.
Nice.
And I really don't want it to be ruined by the news of what her older daughter was getting up to.
Yeah, that's true. Like, geez, having to break the news to her mom that her daughter was caught stealing the same day she gave birth to her new daughter. Yikes.
To put it simply, I need a bouquet, all right?
Word.
Sure thing. But tell me, should I include flowers that would hint at what Nagiko did?
Should I?
Or just positive emotions for the mother and baby?
Probably just positive emotions.
Just the positive things, please.
Yeah.
I'll deliver the bad news myself.
Yeah.
Got it. Now just wait. I'll be done in a jiffy.
Okay. So, I guess new beginnings. Like, that just makes sense to me because it's a new life. Kinship, because family member. Let's see. Youth, because baby. Love, beauty, and dream. That makes sense. Love, because new child. Beauty, because beautiful new baby, and dream to see what, like, there's so much potential in a new baby. Happiness, because again, new baby. I think that'll do. Beautiful.
Here you
Beautiful.
go.
Excellent. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I'll drop by if anything comes up.
Please do.
In the meantime, there's a newborn I should say hello to.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wait for the next customer.
Good day. Welcome to our flower shop.
Oh, it's you again.
Good day indeed. You ordered those flowers for an ancestor's portrait, right?
Yeah, I remember
So,
now.
How was it? Did your mistress like the bouquet?
Oh, she sure did. We decorated the Great Hall beautifully. A sight to behold. The bouquet sits right next to the portrait.
Honestly, I think I think by design, like, the highlight is definitely interacting with all the customers because there's so many. It's always nice to see who comes in and just hearing what they have to say.
Our mistress praised your work. She gave the credit to me at first, but I shamelessly let it slip that it was all you.
Thank you.
I'm glad it all worked out. I suppose your mistress sent you for another bouquet?
Actually, no. I asked for a few hours off to go into town. When I got home, I couldn't get your shop and my garden out of my mind.
Oh?
I kept thinking, what would my life have been like if the farm hadn't shut down? Or if I had the money to plant my own garden? Big dreamer, aren't I?
I get it. It was your dream, and you worked hard. It's not your fault the conditions were so unfavorable.
Yeah.
You love flowers, so I think you would have taken great care of a garden.
Yeah. Had you the ability to, like, grow your own garden, I think it would have turned out fantastic.
Oh, thank you. You think too highly of me. Just don't think I'm complaining about my life. God forbid. I'm happy with my life as it was and as it is.
Nice.
As I said, few lived as full a life as me when I was young.
Hmm.
And it's this path that led me to our mistress.
This is true.
I'm used to calling her that, as is tradition, but we've been great friends from the start.
If you're already as old as you are, I wonder how old her mistress is.
She treats me well and never looks down on me. In return, I take care of her home as if it were my own, and I'm always there to help her with things she's not so good at. Not a bad position, right? If I had stayed to grow flowers, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, who knows?
But not necessarily anything bad.
Right you are. For that matter, not being able to dedicate my life to flowers wasn't necessarily catastrophic either.
Yeah!
Life goes on.
As it do.
I'm at our mistress's side, and I feel that's the right place for me.
Hell yeah.
Yet, I remember working in the garden, and it was so magical. There's patch of our mistress's land that I tend to, but it's not the same.
Right. It's different when it's yours.
I used to get up before dawn, and everything was so green and sparkling with dew or raindrops. We would put the flowers in large wicker baskets, carry them inside, and put the flowers in the jugs with rainwater. I'm such a chatterbox. I shouldn't be telling you this. You know what it's like.
That I do.
I do. I've never had a garden like that, but I've been gathering flowers with my grandpa since I was little.
Yeah.
I imagine that great meadows of flowers are like your garden. Now we have a small greenhouse where I grow some of the rare ones.
Mm-hmm. You have a
It's
greenhouse?
lovely to see someone who loves flowers and can spend as much time with them as their heart desires. But owning a shop must be a lot more work than just working in a garden like I used to. Those daydreams of mine as a girl were all too carefree.
I'd imagine there's more to it, but Grandpa won't let me touch the paperwork.
Miss Florist, I didn't come here just to admire your shop or to distract you from work
Sorry,
with
bumped my mic.
idle chatter. Would you kindly make a bouquet for me as well?
Absolutely.
Of course, I'll do my absolute best. Which feeling should it convey?
Mm-hmm.
The days I spend in the garden with my flowers were not only the most exciting, but also the most fun in my life.
Mm-hmm.
When you're young, everything shines with color, brings you joy. You can afford to be lighthearted, even playful. You can enjoy living in harmony with yourself and the blossoming world around you, and dream happily of a bright future. Those dreams of a great flower garden and my own shop remain the happiest moments of my life, and it's especially pleasant to remember them, even more so now that I've been to this place. Though I'm content with everything now, I miss those carefree days and colorful dreams a little.
Very
There's
nostalgic.
no denying it. I'm only getting older. I'd like my eyes to see something that reminds me of my youth, of the warm sun, the pleasantly chill morning dew, and the beauty of flowers.
I think I know what to do. Please take a seat over there and rest while I work.
We do have a stool. Okay. All right. I think I got this. It's a very nostalgic piece. Let's see. Dream, nostalgia, youth. Damn, that feels like everything all at once. Happily. I'm thinking this as well. This is like, it seems like it pains her that she can't relive those days. Beauty because flowers. What do we got? I think that could work, actually. I should honestly trust myself
Here,
more.
I tried to make myself feel what you described, and this is what I came up with.
Let's go. I'm so glad. It's so funny that this is the exact number of money I get. 10,001 coin. Hell yeah.
You, Miss Florist, you really managed to express all the warmth from my memories in the bouquet. You're a great master.
I'm kind of a big deal. Kind of gifted.
I've already collected rainwater for these flowers in a barrel. I'll put them in the annex room, and they'll stay alive for a long while. That I'll make sure of.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't be happier to see you achieve your dream. Well done.
Yee.
That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well.
Yeah. Nailed it. Celebrate with a shopping spree of very many desserts. Nice. How much sweets do I have? Hopefully 5 of everything. I need more. I need one more juice. Yeah, that's right, because I had a juice. Juice. Yeah. We will never want for food again. All right, bedtime.
By the way, Mr. Fujioka was here.
Ooh.
Ah, good. How's he doing? Everything okay at school?
He seems fine. He just has a lot on his plate lately.
Yeah.
One of his students sneaked into the school at night to study. Her parents went looking for her, and there was a lot of drama.
It's a whole thing.
Another girl shoplifted a bag, and Mr. Fujioka got in trouble for that, too.
And then her mother had a baby about it. It was a whole thing.
It was Nagiko. We used to go to volleyball practice together.
Oh.
Not for very long, though. But you remember her, right?
Hanako used to play volleyball.
Yeah, you probably told me. But my memory ain't what it used to be. Damn it.
You forgot? It's fine. Everybody forgets things sometimes. He told me about everything he did, and I was reminded, once again, that I have a wonderful teacher.
Yeah.
And you keep praising him, too. Should I be jealous?
Ah, your Fujioka is nothing compared to my wonderful granddaughter.
Hee.
So, did you help him?
As much as I could, but it's also complicated. I'm not sure what my flowers can do. In the end, it's all up to him.
True.
It's always like that, dear. It's up to us to solve our own problems, even if we get help along the way.
That's true. Oshino Meme taught me that lesson.
A word of advice, though. Focus on what you can do, and don't agonize over what you only wish you could do.
Absolutely.
I wasted a lot of time and energy thinking about how great it would be if I were smarter at the right moment.
Words to live by.
Sometimes I think your teacher understands the world better than me, even though he's so much younger. Or maybe it's because of his students.
Possibly.
You're exaggerating. I get useful advice from you every day.
More than once a day. When I forget it. No matter. It's better to repeat these things than not say them.
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa, do you think it's good that Mr. Fujioka tries to help everyone so much? I always admired him for that, but it takes a great deal out of him, and he gets blamed for everything.
Good on him for doing the right thing. As long as he knows his limits, he'll grow old quickly that way. It's unrealistic, but I do believe it's good on him for doing the right thing. Like, there are some people you just can't help, but... And there's some situations where probably it would be best if you just didn't help. But I still think going out of your way to try and help people just because you can, I think that's something to be admired.
Good on him for doing the right thing and taking care of his students. That dedication makes him a good teacher and a good person. Maybe I'm just cranky, but I've noticed how cold people are to each other these days. Indifferent. They're becoming less and less interested in how other people are doing. It's all none of my business with them lately. I only managed to open this shop because everyone here helped me. If I'd gotten the none of my business treatment, I'd still be penniless and breaking my back in the countryside.
When I spoke with him, it occurred to me that he could help us around the shop. But he has his own flowers to take care of.
Yeah, the bipedal kind with big ears and so unruly.
There you go again, turning a serious conversation into a joke.
Falling asleep with thoughts weighing on your mind is not good. It's better to smile from ear to ear.
You're never fully dressed without one. Just want to enjoy a little baby sleepy Hanako.
Oh, rainy clouds all around, splashy puddles on the ground.
It is raining.
Now it's time for work.
Yeah. Away we go. Letters. From me. Greetings from abroad. It's from me. Hi, Hanako. Just finished writing a letter to my physics teacher. Never tried that before, but I like doing it, so I decided to write to you as well. I'm doing fine. Just yesterday, I moved into my new apartment. I'm still settling in. And when I was at the port, wouldn't you know it, I stumbled upon my future college classmate by complete accident. He was there to meet some people he knows. The guy promised to show me the sites that they don't advertise in the travel guides. Well, I can't wait. I was impressed by the massive flower bouquets you got for me. They bring so much color to every moment. I told my new buddy about you, but I have a feeling he didn't get it. Doesn't believe in the power of flowers, that heretic. All right, I better wrap this up. Got things to do and all that. Yohei. P.S. I called my parents. The prices really are appalling. And a letter from Nakai. Dear Hanako, I finished editing the pics we took. Don't worry, I didn't make any significant changes. I only adjusted contrast and saturation. You are still you. Thank you again for your help and for your wise words. I got this close to bringing my vision to life only because of you. An artist is cursed to create only imperfection, doomed to be misunderstood in one way or another and to bitterly yearn for heights forever out of reach. I chose the path I now travel, and for what it's worth, I'm eternally grateful that you walked beside me, even briefly. I hope to visit your cozy flower shop many more times. Best wishes. Delightful. I wonder if we'll get to see the pictures. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Can't go out in the garden because it's raining. All right, well, guess we'll just wait for a customer.
Hi there, Hanako.
Hi, Miki.
Looks like I'm all out of cheers again.
Baby, what happened?
Slipped right out of my pocket and disappeared. I don't think I'll see them anytime soon.
What happened?
Whoa, what happened, Miki? Can I help? Or at least cheer you up somehow? Hanako, I don't deserve your kindness.
Bruh.
You're a good friend. Every time I've come to you, you've been so understanding. You're always that way, without asking for anything in return.
I just like people.
I'm not worthy of such a friend.
Bruh. Bitch, you don't get to decide who I call my friend.
So I ask you, just listen and try to understand. But don't waste your energy on me. There are others who deserve it more.
Bitch.
Of course I'll listen to you.
Damn right I will.
Whatever the matter is, I'm sure it's not that bad. Don't worry, just tell me.
Tell me your woes.
Gosh, where to begin? I've loved to fantasize ever since I was little, and it's only caused me trouble. Always. The power of my imagination was limitless. Other kids even thought I was a weirdo and stayed away from me.
That's relatable.
I couldn't make any friends. Not that I needed any, since I just imagined whatever I wanted, including friends.
That's relatable.
Sand castles became real castles to me. All I needed to do was wish, and they would appear before my eyes. Sand turned to actual stone. A leaf on the highest tower turned into a real flag. When I was a kid, I used to have so many adventures. I'd see things that nobody except me could ever see. But as I was growing up, my fantasies remained my only friends, my only solace.
Oh.
What about your parents? Didn't they support you? I grew up with a mother, 2 sisters, and a brother. I was the oldest one. My father didn't visit us very often.
Ooh. Yikes.
Mom worried about me. She begged me, get your head out of the clouds. Stop imagining things. Live like a normal person. She didn't want me to be a recluse forever. I didn't listen. Not to spite her, I just couldn't stop imagining things. I drowned myself in anime, manga, video games. I bought posters, keychains, and figurines of my favorite characters.
Oh, you became an otaku.
I even got a little eye patch for my right eye.
You became a chuuni! Oh no, you were a chuuni!
At the time, I was convinced that eye had the power to destroy all life if I ever took it off.
Yep. Straight up a chuuni.
All of those things were just feeding my imagination, pushing me further away from reality.
Delusions of grandeur.
I stopped doing my homework, started skipping classes. Our principal called, but I picked up the phone every time and told him he had the wrong number. My mom had 3 other kids and a job. She didn't have time to notice how weird it was that someone kept calling our number by mistake. Then one day, the principal came to see us in person.
Yikes.
There was no getting out of it this time. He told Mom I had been skipping classes, and that my grades were barely passing. With these grades, it'll be difficult for her to find her place in life, he said. Mom was shocked.
Sounds like the prelude to a major altercation.
Yeah, this sounds like it's gonna fucking explode.
When the principal was gone, she gave me a blank stare, then locked herself in her room and cried.
Fuck.
I was afraid she'd be mad at me, but no. In all my life, no matter the trouble I caused, she never yelled at me, even though I definitely had it coming. We both cried that day. Mom in her room, and me outside her door. When she finally opened her door, my heart skipped a beat. I didn't know what to expect. She surprised me. She smiled and then hugged me.
Oh, so you made up after all?
Yes, we talked and agreed to start over. We moved in with my mom's parents. She said that Grandpa and Grandma were going to help take care of us. The house was tiny. I shared one room with Mom and my sisters. Grandpa, Grandma, and my brother shared the other one. I couldn't spend much time on my own anymore, which must have discouraged my imagination a bit. I was transferred to a different school, where nobody knew who I was. I promised Mom I'd dress like everyone else, behave, and stay out of trouble. That was the only promise I managed to keep. The world still pushed me away, and I retreated into fantasies, as usual. Except this time, they were more mature and less kooky, more believable. I realized that if I grounded a fantasy in something real, it would be easier to believe in.
Not just for me, but for other people too. I heard on the radio about some new boy band, and I imagined what it'd be like if I went to their gig. I watched the broadcasts, read newspaper articles, researched the band members' lives. Then I went to school and told my classmates a passionate story about how I'd gone to the concert.
Oh. Yeah, I know what this is like. I've done this. I've done this. I've lived this. God.
They bought it. I could tell. They believed in my fantasy. I felt happy. So I kept making up new stories, and they got better each time. More details made them more convincing.
Yeah.
But, Miki, those people didn't know you were making it up. They believed you. That means you lied to them.
It was a game for me. Some like knitting, some like playing baseball. I like making up stories.
Just to feel like you fit in.
I wanted to feel special. I wanted to be as interesting to everyone as my fantasies were to me.
Yep. Because you just want that validation and attention.
But you're right, Hanako. You're always right. I lied to them. I'm a liar. I wanted to be the coolest elder sister in the world, so I told my siblings I had joined an idol group. Sunny Bunnies is a group that's been around since forever, and many different girls have joined and left throughout its history.
Wait.
Whenever a girl left the group, managers would announce an open casting for a replacement, which lasted a few weeks. Anyone could go to an audition and become a new bunny. That's been a good cover for my lie. In a nutshell, I've been shamelessly lying to you all along, Hanako.
She's not even an idol. Damn.
Not just lying. I deceived you, all while looking you in your gentle brown eyes. Try to recall what I told you when I came to the shop for the first time.
Let me think. You needed a flower for your costume.
Funny, but that one's actually true. For some reason, I thought I could make myself a dress like the ones real idols wear. It would help me convince people that my story was real.
That explains why... Oh, okay. Yep, that answers a lot of questions. Okay, now things are coming together. All right.
I came to you so that you'd help me make my lie stronger.
Fuck.
We also talked about how you can't be easily seen during the performances.
Of course you can, since I'm not really an idol. I've never even seen the bunnies perform live.
You told me about Yuki Oda, who woke up to
sing in the middle of the night. Yup, bunnies made that story up for fun and shared it in an interview. Which I read in a newspaper. Just another detail to make my lie better.
But Miki, why did you lie? Did you think I wouldn't accept the real you? I'm just a regular girl. I make flower bouquets for all sorts of people, and they don't have to be celebrities.
Hold on, Hanako. We're not done here. What did I say when we met the second time?
You brought a piece of paper with a story written on it. I made a bouquet according to that story. You said it was for Yuki. Flowers from a secret fan or something.
A lie. Yuki Oda was notably suspected of having a romantic relationship from the beginning of her career. Someone was courting her. After each concert, an unknown fan sent her flowers with a message. When one of the managers got wind of it, Yuki almost got kicked out of the group. Like I said, romance is a taboo for idols. They somehow convinced everyone the messages were from a girl and that there was nothing romantic to them.
So, who was supposed to get the flowers you ordered for Yuki then?
Me. I told my younger siblings that I'd be performing soon. Then I came to you, purchased the flowers, and showed them to my family. Once again, I used you to make my disgusting lies sound solid.
Miki, I don't know what to say.
Next, Hanako. What was next?
Enough. I've had enough of this. You're just demeaning yourself in front of me. Why won't you stop? Just stop.
This is some self-fulfilling prophecy kind of bullshit where she doesn't know that she just wants to be punished for her lie, but it's just a form of self-mutilation, just self-inflicted abuse.
You're destroying yourself and hurting me.
I'm sorry, Hanako, but I must tell you everything. If you want to, if you can forgive me, want you to know everything. Do you remember my third visit?
No, enough.
I wanted to come clean that day. But you were your usual self, Hanako. You immersed me in your care and understanding again. You trust me with your pure and tender heart. For God's sake, why are you like this? How can you be so casual and honest? You're better than anything I could have made up.
Stop it. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Back then, I came here to finally come clean, but I felt so ashamed because of your kind words. I just couldn't take it. I ran home and cried because I realized how genuine you really are. I realized how horrible my actions have been, how much pain my imagination had caused everyone. I realized I simply couldn't do that to you any longer. You know what happened then?
What?
I came back to your shop. The one that is so dear to your heart, and lied again. I stupidly told you about Mrs. Hashimura. Supposedly a producer for the bunnies. I realized I was lying again, but I couldn't stop. I was too ashamed.
So there was no birthday?
There was. Except the producer for the bunnies is a man. Hashimura is my surname. My real one. My name is Miki Hashimura. Nice to meet you.
Huh? And Miyazaki?
That's my father's surname. I thought it would sound better if my name and surname started with the same letter.
So then, the flowers were for your mom?
Yes. The person I told you about was her.
That did click when she was describing the altercation with her mom.
She always takes care of me, my sisters, and my brother. She never yells at us. Mama Bear. It's the truth, but I only used it to make the lie more believable. That's it.
I have no words, Miki. I'm scared. Until now, I've never met anyone who lies just for the heck of it.
You're right. I'm repulsive.
Don't you fucking start with me.
But now that I've told you everything, I feel better. I think it'll be easier for me to control my overactive imagination from now on. Once again, I used you. Normal people apologize when they hurt others. So I want to make one more step towards living a normal life. I won't count on your understanding this time. Even your patience has to run out at some point. But forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me, dear Hanako. You've always been honest, and all I ever did was lie. Forgive me. If you forgive me, I promise I'll always be honest with you from now on. If my imagination makes me lie again, I promise I'll tell you immediately. Or if you don't want me to, I'll never come here again. Just say the word. You've been so patient with me, so what happens next should be your call.
Fuck. The part about this that sucks is I understand this. It's that feeling of just like being someone greater than you actually are, wanting to be somebody, wanting to fit in, wanting to not be weird, and just, but still seeming interesting because you just get drunk on the validation and the attention and the interest, and you just want to be someone that you can't help but lie. You want to sound smarter than you actually are, sound more interesting than you actually are, sound like you do more than you actually do. And it's not malicious. It's just that it's all they really know what to do and how to fit in, how to understand the world around them, how to like cope, really. Because you're just afraid of who you really are coming to light. But she was honest. She finally spoke up about it. She finally said something. She didn't just perpetuate the lie in perpetuity. She actually wanted to talk about it. She wanted to reveal things. She wanted to move on. It feels wrong that she lied, but if there's any person in this world that believes in second chances, it's me.
Miki, you did awful things.
Olive Branch, forgive Miki.
It pains me to think my friend lies to people for fun. I'm baffled that you didn't understand the harm of what you were doing. I trust that you can overcome it, and I'm ready to support your efforts. So, I forgive you.
I'm so grateful, dear Hanako. Thank you. For real. It's thanks to you that I've realized how disgusting my lies were. I swear I'll do everything I can to never lie again.
Promise to do your best.
I promise.
You can do it. I know you can.
Thank you for believing in me. You're the first person I've ever shared this with. I'll go home now and come clean about everything to my family. After that, I'll start over. I won't utter a single falsehood.
Good luck, Miki.
I'll be back. If I manage to come clean, I'll be back. If I don't, I'm worthless as a friend. It's time to grow up and face reality. Whatever it may be. No more hiding.
And plus, we've already dealt with somebody who lies all the time in the form of Rin, but at least she admits to it. But still, goddamn.
I will take a small break.
Yeah, let's need a cake break after that one. All right, next customer.
Yo, Hanako. How's life?
Welcome to our flower shop. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. I was just thinking about your movie in the making.
You won't believe it.
Did something happen?
I brought the bouquet you worked so hard onto the set, and the next thing I knew, I got a call from our male lead. Turned out he was sick.
Fucking...
I see. So, you had to postpone the filming.
God damn it.
The lot must be a rental then?
Yep, and while that genius is chewing on a thermometer, I'm bleeding money for nothing. And the flowers, well, damn it, they'll die before that layabout gets better.
Don't worry about the flowers. I'll make another bouquet if needed.
Well, aren't you a breath of fresh air? It's nice to know there's someone in this godforsaken world who actually does their job right.
I'm kind of a big deal.
That's because I love doing it. This shop is my job, my hobby, and my pastime. I'm very lucky. My classmates struggled to decide what to do after high school. Many of them weren't sure what kind of profession to pursue. That must have been hard for them if you think about it. But not for me. I've always known I wanted to work in my grandpa's shop, ever since I was little.
That's honestly pretty great. I wish I knew more people who knew what they wanted to do when they were little. Like, I definitely didn't know what I wanted to do until I was little. Hell, I didn't know what I wanted to do until my senior year of high school, and it was purely by luck, honestly. And that led me to where I am now.
Oh, Hanako, you're such a ray of sunshine. You brought a tear to this old grump's eye.
You? But you're not old at all. Your hair's not even gray.
Yeah.
Even if it was, what matters is the noggin. You understand?
Your noggin's
The worst
gray.
thing about old age is going senile. Everything else is insignificant.
Fair.
But I have to be blunt. You're scaring me, Hanako.
Why?
Huh? What? But I don't look like some horror movie monster.
You don't? That's not what I mean. It seems you've already found your place. You don't feel any need to get anywhere else. But you're still young. According to those who make a show of being smart, there's nothing worse than fulfilling one's dream.
I don't agree, but I understand the sentiment.
What a strange idea. We live to make our dreams come true, don't we?
I think it's this. I'm guessing he's going to talk about this case of once you fulfill your dreams, then what do you do?
Yes, but those smart people also say you can only be interested in life if you still have a dream to pursue. Fulfilling it makes the world a dull place. I'll use a filmmaking analogy, since that's the only thing I know. For example, let's say there's a movie about a young man who studies and works really hard to enter the profession of his dreams. We get to see his life, his struggles, the endless setbacks. He endures it all with a brave face and a sincere belief that one day he'll be lucky enough to succeed. And one day he finally makes it. What do you think happens next,
Happily ever after.
The credits roll. That's it, the movie's over.
Yep.
Cheers, thank you for coming, have a good night. Go on home now. This story had a setup, rising action, climax, and resolution.
Yep.
Now, imagine if the movie didn't end there.
Yeah, the real life doesn't have happily ever after, so what then?
We'd have to watch the lad working his new job, slowly losing interest, suffering the daily grind.
Not necessarily. He could maintain the interest that he had the entire time up through.
It's scary to reach your goal. Do you agree?
Yes, reality is never as good as the fantasies, or fulfilling a dream can't be upsetting. I don't like either of these answers. I don't agree with either of them. Like, yes, like I don't like the first one because I don't want to agree with him that it's scary to reach your goals, because like that's the point of a goal. You want to work towards it. Fulfilling a dream can't be upsetting? I mean, fulfilling a dream can absolutely be upsetting. But I think I agree more, like, with fulfilling a dream can't be upsetting. In terms of just, like, objectivity, personally, I think I actually agree more with, like, yes, reality is never as good as fantasies, because it rarely is. Reality is rarely pretty much never as good as, like, the idea we have of what we want. You know what? I'm gonna go with yes, reality is never as good as the fantasies.
Yes. What we imagine will always be nicer than the real deal. And this disparity can be daunting. But is that really a reason to give up pursuing what you want with all your being?
I love this answer. It can be daunting, but is it really a reason to give up pursuing what you want?
You say that once you fulfill your dream, disappointment follows. But if you don't try to fulfill your dream, disappointment is the starting point.
Hanako gets it.
So, pursuing a dream at least gives you some time to be happy. That's what I think.
You know, you're surprisingly interesting to talk to, little Hanako. But we're really getting off track with this. You see, I'm not here to gossip about my world-class actors.
Actually, I had a customer recently who offered to become my gossip buddy. I would have totally accepted if she'd meant it. Miss Ishikawa is such a nice person, and her gossip would have probably just been as nice as she is.
Ishikawa. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. For a moment, I thought you meant that violinist with short hair, the one who's the talk of the town. But she has a different surname. Nah, I can't remember.
Miss Arisugawa?
Right, Arisugawa Sachiko from Playing the Soul Strings. Don't tell me she's been here.
I won't. You wouldn't believe me anyway.
Ha, got him.
Women will be women, I guess. Let's get back to what matters. Simply put, since the lead is sick, I decided to make a different movie, with just one character.
Okay.
Starring the actress that was supposed to play the ghost. Thankfully, she's in good health. Well, for now.
Oh, I can sense another cool movie idea coming.
Flattery won't do you any good, girl.
A little can't hurt.
Haha. So, it's flattery after all.
No, I'm serious. Tell me.
Then listen carefully and picture everything in your mind. A war is on. It's generic, fictional. Don't get tied up in history. Specific dates and people are irrelevant for the movie. Anyway, the setting. A frontline town. The protagonist is an unnamed woman. She's at a desk in a basement. She's tense, and she's clutching a pen. Before her, against the background of a ragged wall, is a vase with colorful flowers. Why are they here? In the basement, you ask? It's as if the woman saw fit to save their fragile lives. So she took them to the shelter. Under the low ceiling, a light bulb, lonesome, like the protagonist, sways to the sound of each explosion. Why is the woman alone? Does she have a family? If so, why aren't they with her? If not, how did she lose them? Some soldiers came by earlier, looking for shelter from the bombs, and they told her the basement isn't deep enough. She is worried. Faint wrinkles in the corners of her mouth tell us she used to smile a lot. She was very kind, welcoming. She used to help her neighbors and even complete strangers. She always paid attention, looking closely at the world around her, writing down her thoughts on paper. She dreamt of becoming a writer. Even the simplest things inspired her. With this unique ability, she wrote a lot, and her words were always rich and vivid. But now, down in the basement, hearing explosions and the deathly silence between them, she can't find the right words. The woman snaps out of her thoughts. Faint sunlight is coming through the cracks in the ceiling. She realizes there haven't been any explosions for quite some time now. She gathers her courage, gets up from the desk, and leaves the basement. She tries not to look out the window. She slowly approaches the front door. She knows what's behind it. Yet she still hopes to see her loved ones at least one more time, now or soon. She trusts the sight behind the door will finally make people understand war. She trusts sincerely that people will never do this again. And when she opens the door, her legs give out. Are you getting it?
Yes. It's like I was seeing it with my own eyes.
Very well articulated.
Damn it, that's a lost viewer. At this rate, I'll have to imitate the sounds of explosions for the movie myself. Boom! I'll be like a schoolboy skipping class to play shootout with his mates. What a shame.
You seem like such a serious person at first. It's really funny to hear you joke now.
And that was a completely correct first impression you had, little Hanako.
Hell yeah.
You've simply warmed my heart.
Oh.
What are you saying? Okay, I better get on with my job. Your character needs that bouquet, and it won't make itself.
I have no idea what I need to make here. Okay, so I know hope needs to be in there. Mystery for sure. Love, loss, and pain. That makes sense. Kinship. Loneliness. And maybe not kinship. I like this guy's theme.
No,
Damn
it's not right.
Really?
What if I
Replace it with the
replaced
red
and
roses?
then- Well,
Replace the gladiolus with the red rose? Okay.
no, it's
Really?
not right. What if I replaced this flower with this?
Really? Not what I thought it would be.
Here you go, your bouquet.
Bullseye, Hanako. Finally, someone's not letting me down.
By the way, if you're really worried about having an audience, I'll be the first in line at the cinema when your movie comes out.
It won't be released in the cinema.
Huh? Why?
It's a short. Movie theaters need films with longer run times.
Yeah.
Ah, right. But if your movie was longer, then it wouldn't be a short.
Probably like a film festival thing.
Yep, and it wouldn't fit in my humble budget.
I'm surprised. You have such great ideas, but can't get more funding.
Them's the bricks.
That's not fair.
No, stop right there. I don't need your pity. Things get on my nerves, and I may come off as a bit of a whiner, okay? But it's all an act. All things considered, I'm content with my place in the world. I used to make feature-length movies on a decent budget, but I got sick of it much sooner than I expected. Doing them made me money, but if you work all day on something you hate, then you're left with little time or desire to spend that money. Figures.
Ah, so you used to be an accomplished and famous director?
Hey, I'm still accomplished and famous. My works are reviewed by experts recognized by the industry and the public. Though I wouldn't be able to name a single thing made by them. I don't give a damn about the critics. My own standards are much higher than anyone else's.
Fair.
That's how I judge my own work. Plus, I can afford to do what I like doing. Isn't that a sign of success?
Yeah, I would absolutely say that's a sign of success.
Oh, then I'm also successful.
You didn't know?
I just didn't think about it. Strange.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to have changed, but I feel different.
It's one of those things that's like you don't really notice it until it's pointed out to you.
That's it. Savor the moment, Hanako. It doesn't matter what others think of your situation. If you're satisfied, then you're doing well.
Hell yeah.
All right, I better get going before someone else gets sick.
Goodbye. Thank you for coming.
So long, Hanako. Don't let the idiots get you down.
I will take a small break.
Small break. Take a small food break. Get fat. Ooh, that's a good chocolate punch sound. There we go. Back to 100. Woohoo.
Welcome to our flower shop.
Naomi?
How can...
Why'd you stop?
Your eyes are so tearful. It's painful to imagine whatever you're going through right now.
Oh, you're interested. I'll tell you. A long time ago, in a faraway land, there was a girl. She was pretty as a doll with silky hair, and when she danced, all the neighbors came to see it. And when people were looking at the girl, she was happy. She wanted everyone to watch whenever she began her dance. And so, she started her arduous journey. The people around her were studying, working, enjoying themselves, traveling, falling in love, but she was training. Back then, she thought effort and determination were the only things necessary for success. She believed that if you tried as hard as possible, you could achieve anything. But that wasn't the case. No matter how hard she tried, there was always someone better. Someone more experienced, more pliable, more artistic, or someone who just had better physiology. The girl accepted her limits. She understood that she could be happy performing on a small stage for people who didn't really understand what she was trying to express. Not everyone can be a world-famous superstar, after all. She trained less, found friends, and let herself rest and have some simple entertainment. And at some point, she realized she was happy. She didn't want fame. She wasn't aiming to be on the cover of magazines. She had a plan. She knew what to do and what to avoid. She was aware of her priorities and the level of skill she had to strive to maintain. An ordinary ballerina's life. It was absolutely enough. But one night, coming back home from training before an important performance, she got hit by a car. A scared driver took her to the hospital and paid for the surgery. He was kneeling, begging, crying, anything for this not to become a police case. And he got what he wanted. But not because the girl had a good heart and forgave him graciously. It was because she was too distracted by the hundreds of voices screaming in her head how she would never be happy again. Ever. After the words, "You'll have to give up ballet," she didn't hear anything else. She tried to accept the fact that life had abandoned her, tossed her to the curb, made her into a passive observer. When a person dies, you can do nothing about it. Even if you don't accept it, don't make peace with it, don't stop looking at your photos together all day long, you won't bring them back. People are used to being able to make anything better. Had a fight with a friend? You can make up. Failed a test or a job interview? You can try again. But death is final. The last word, followed only by silence. The thing is, dying is natural. Becoming crippled isn't. The accident didn't take my life, but it took its meaning. When I exited the hospital and saw the world continuing on like it always had, I couldn't breathe for a few moments. I look at other people and I hate them. I want the same thing that happened to me to happen to them. Not because I wish ill upon them, but because I want more people in this damn world who can at least somewhat understand how I feel.
I'm sorry. I really don't understand you. Something so severe has never happened to me, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. I genuinely want to support you somehow, but I have no idea how to do it. If there's anything I can do, please tell me. But don't get angry. I beg of you.
You won't change anything. I want you to realize there are problems you can't fix.
the best you can do is avoid them. If not, they'll stay with you for the rest of your life.
Do you like flowers?
What?
I understand it's a sudden question, but still, tell me.
Yes, I guess.
Try composing bouquets, like me.
Why?
It seems strange at first, but composing bouquets and dancing have something in common. Both help express emotions that are difficult to express otherwise. You loved dancing, telling a story with your movements, transmitting the character's feelings. I do the same, but with flowers. In my case, the flowers are the stars of the show. I just pick and pair them to let them shine as brightly as possible. Consider me a choreographer.
What the hell are you babbling about?
I'm sure it's exactly that way. You said life made you an observer, so use that position in full. Observe the flowers, study them, learn how to pair them together. You can give it up at any moment, but if you like it, your life will become just a bit better. Try it.
You've completely confused me. All right then. If you compose a bouquet that can really impress me, I'll try it.
Deal! What would impress you?
You'll have to figure that out yourself.
It's simple. I'll compose her in the form of flowers. Show her the way I see her. Sooner or later, she'll see something familiar in the flowers and she'll understand. What would that be?
I just wanted to let that play out. No jokes, no interludes, no quips, nothing. Like that. Who the fuck voiced Naomi? Naomi. Naomi is voiced by Karena Foley. God damn it. You fucking killed it. You killed it. That was an amazing delivery. Holy shit. Love, loss, and pain, abso-fucking-lutely. Loss, loneliness, and regret. Mostly loss and loneliness. Sorrow, sure.
I'm finished.
And what is this?
It's you in flower form. This is how I see you.
I don't understand.
Do you like it?
No, but I'll take it.
Thank you. Also, take care of yourself and your friend. She loves you a lot.
She really does.
Goodbye.
That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well.
God, I just want to sleep and cry. God damn. Poor Naomi.
Problems you can't fix, no matter how hard you try. Naomi wanted to be a professional ballerina her whole life, and she did a lot to achieve that dream, but it wasn't enough.
I see. These kinds of things are tough indeed. You can't do or say anything that would help in any way. Why did she come? Just to scold you?
At first, yeah, I think so. But during the conversation, I offered to compose a bouquet in order to get her interested in flowers.
It's a start. I mean, it's also your job, so fair. So you build clientele, even if it's
And I
for
composed
selfish
one
reasons.
that showed Naomi the way I see her.
She didn't like it, did she?
No.
No, but she took the bouquet anyway. Maybe she'll come to like it eventually.
Let's hope so. But don't blame yourself if it doesn't happen.
Maybe she'll learn from it.
We pick flowers for people to help them communicate. To express something that's difficult to say with words. But communication is not just speaking. It's also listening.
Indeed.
If Naomi isn't listening to her best friend, then perhaps she's forgotten how to listen to herself as well. In that case, there is nothing we can do.
Yeah.
It is a challenge she will have to face on her own.
I want things to get better for her so much. Grandpa, can I ask you something?
Of course, why not? Ask away.
Did you ever experience anything similar? An event you regret greatly? You know everything about me, but I barely know anything about you.
Oh, I don't like the shake on these. Oh, I don't like any of these answers. Fuck. I let your parents leave. I didn't save your grandma. I don't know how long I have left. I'm gonna do a thing right here. I'm gonna save. I let your parents leave.
Grandpa.
What? I didn't save your grandma.
Are you alright?
I don't know how long I have left.
Yes, I was just thinking about your question.
That was different. Ooh. 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 Oh, that's okay. Now, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Now I'm interested. I remember the good things. I try not to have regrets, but to learn from the past instead. I regret not letting you sleep right now. I try not to have regrets, but to learn from the past instead.
I try to think about my mistakes, only to the point where I understand why I made them. Whatever has happened in my life, I've always found a solution. It hasn't always been a good one, but still, God loves me, Hanako. Hence, I believe that anything bad happening to me is a lesson. It's not intended to hurt me. Amari gave me good advice once.
Really? I thought you were the only one giving advice to everybody. And what did he say?
Oh, you're gonna love this. Ahsoka, be like a rake. If someone steps on you, get up and whack him in the face.
I actually really like that.
That's good advice. I need to remember it.
Yeah, the rare case when Amari actually said something profound. Just don't tell him I said that. He'll get offended.
Your secret is safe with me, Mr. Ahsoka.
Then I'm at peace. All right, it's time to rest. Sweet dreams, dear.
Good night, Grandpa. May you dream about a huge sunflower field.
So Grandpa has his own demons that he's dealing with. I mean, I guess that was kind of obvious.
I wish you were feeling better, Miss Naomi. Be like a rake. Now that's good advice.
It really is. I love that. From Miki to my best friend. Dearest Hanako, thanks to your infinite kindness, I finally found the courage to tell my family the truth about everything. They weren't proud of me, of course, and there's still plenty of apologizing to do on my part. But Mom was happy I managed to make a friend. Not some cartoon or fantasy, but an actual friend, and such a great one too. Thank you, my dear Hanako. I'm truly sorry I had to hurt you before I could realize how unkind all my lying was. Please forgive me. I promise I'll do everything I can to be there for you whenever you need it. I don't know anything, and I have no talents, and I'm a walking pile of flaws, but I'll use whatever good is in me, now or in the future, to return the kindness you've shown me. See you, Miki. Let's pick some flowers out of the garden. Lily, purple iris, lilac, narcissus, amaryllis, carnation, red rose. Yeah. They got nice and big and strong from the rain. Yeah, unrelated to anything, but apparently there's a Date with Death prequel comic that was released recently, and I want to read it. I don't know how recently ago, but recently enough. I only just found out about it the other day. I could go for a walk, but I really don't need to.
Salutations, Hanako.
Mr. Fujioka!
Good day to you, Mr. Fujioka. Please, come in.
Hanako, today I'm here as a secret undercover agent.
Ooh, mysterious.
The girls are up to something, and I agreed to help them.
Oh?
Wow, sounds intriguing. Please tell me.
Remember Yusuke Aragawa and Yuka Noya?
The couple nicknamed Aranoya?
Yep, that's them.
I remember. The most popular couple. Always the talk of the whole school. A rebel musician and a free-spirited gal who dreams of becoming a model. Worthy of a soap opera.
Oh, Hanako, we already have that and more. Those two regularly turn the whole school upside down.
Oh? How so?
What was it this time?
The school year was almost over, and during one of the last lessons before the break, they had a fight right in the middle of my class. Suddenly, they jumped out of their seats and started yelling at each other.
Oh, shit.
I tried to calm them down, and at first it seemed to work, but in the end, my lesson plan still went to hell. The students were more interested in the spectacle than in the subjects I was supposed to teach them.
I mean, yeah.
They kept shooting glances at Yuka and Yusuke, which riled them up. They blew up again, and this time things got so intense I didn't just fail to calm them down. I don't think anyone even heard me over all the yelling. My students ran out of the classroom. The ruckus attracted the others, and before I knew it, there was a crowd in the hallway.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. As much as Aranoya loved to make trouble, their escapades never went this far. I wonder what's gotten into them.
You should have seen them insulting each other. Shivers down the spine. I couldn't believe our students do such words.
Oh boy.
Disgusting.
I feel bad that this happened at my beloved Kunikita school. I always wanted the other students to have a school life like the one I had, vibrant and comfy. The worst thing that happened to me in all my school years was when I accidentally got hit on the head with a football. There were some failed math tests too.
Oh yes, can't forget that. Your disdain for math has been brought up a few times in the teacher's room. More in a light-hearted way, though.
Hey, I love math. It's just that the feeling isn't mutual.
Well said. Everybody has a school subject they struggle with, after all.
Oh, everyone, yeah.
Thankfully, you didn't cause any trouble, and the teachers never complained about you.
Mine was English.
Aranoya, on the other hand, sometimes I'm surprised they haven't ditched school and just run away from home, and society in general. Then again, it's still in the cards.
What do you mean, Mr. Fujioka?
Only the head teacher was able to break up the fight between those lovebirds. My gratitude goes to him.
What a legend.
The students returned to their classrooms and went about their day, as if the fight they had just witnessed had already been forgotten.
I thought it was over, but oh, was I wrong. One day, Nagiko came up to me after class and said that Yuka and Yusuke were going to quit school so they wouldn't have to breathe the same air.
Yikes.
How did she come to know this?
Remember the famous Aranoya fan club?
Yes.
Fan club?
Oh, so Nagiko is in it?
Yup, and so is Eno, turns out.
Oh.
But Eno is such a quiet girl. I had no idea she'd be into something like that.
When Nagiko brought Eno with her the next day to talk about the plan to save Aranoya and the fan club, I was just as surprised.
Honestly, I can see it. Like, fucking the quiet ones usually are deep into the fandoms.
So that's what they're up to.
Yes, which finally brings us to what I wanted to tell you.
Since Eno and Nagiko are in the fan club, they understand this conflict better than I or any other teacher would.
Mm-hmm.
Yuka got on Yusuke's case about him spending a lot of time with Arisugawa Sachiko, a young violinist who's been the talk of the school lately.
I know her.
But then Yusuke found out that Yuka went to a photo shoot. It was conducted by a man, some former big shot in women's photography.
Probably Nakai.
Since the photographer only works with women, doesn't have a family, and the photos still haven't been released, Yusuke assumes the pictures may have been indecent.
So there was a serious reason for their fight after all.
See, this is what I like. I like when stories intersect. I really like that. Again, it makes the world feel alive.
They're troublemakers, but they've always been together, seemingly happy. It would be such a shame if their relationship fell apart like this.
Then I have good news. You can do something about it. That is, should you decide to take part in our little scheme.
Your mission, should you accept it, is to make me a bouquet. This
Bring
mission.
it on.
This Fujioka will self-destruct in 3 seconds.
Just tell me what I need to do.
Eno and Nagiko seem to know Yuka well enough. They told me the girl is actually quite the romantic.
Also, they appreciated the beauty of the bouquets you made for me.
Nice.
They asked me to get flowers for Yuka. They'll make it look like a gift from Yusuke, but he'll have no idea.
Oh boy, we're lying again.
Won't they just get more angry if they find out it's a ruse?
Such a possibility exists. It would be foolish to deny it. Still, even if they find out, a gesture like that from their fans may bring the two closer. They may realize they're better off together than if they break up. If Yuka doesn't accept our flowers, Yusuke may give her another bouquet himself.
Yikes! I feel really uneasy, Mr. Fujioka. But, fine.
Business is business.
It's time to save those rascals.
It's time to arrange bouquets and save lives.
I'm counting on you.
All right. That's wrong. All right, we want to make like something cheesy as fuck. We want that true essence of rom-com. That was pulled right out of my butt, and I'm so glad it worked out. Hell yeah.
Thank you, Hanako. It's nice to know I can always rely on you.
I'm kinda gifted.
Certainly.
Seems it's my turn to worry. You know, as a teacher, I probably shouldn't get involved in my students' intrigues, and yet I feel compelled to do so. I just can't sit on my hands, damn it.
I'm with you there, Mr. Fujioka. You always loved your students. You did everything you could to help them grow up to be decent people. It's clear to me now that I've finished school. You got in hot water for that Eno incident. You went out of your way to help Nagiko, and now you're jumping at the chance to save Aranoya. You're a good person, and it shows. Of course, teachers and students should maintain a certain distance. They can't be equals.
Absolutely.
But distance doesn't mean indifference.
I agree with that. That's a good sentiment.
You, Mr. Fujioka, are the most caring teacher I know.
Thank you for your understanding, Hanako.
A true lad.
I should have been happy to hear that, but for some reason I got sad.
Oh.
Perhaps Yusuke and Yuka's talk about leaving the school is what's getting to me. They're kids, and even adults can say all sorts of things in the heat of the moment, so I shouldn't take it so seriously.
This is true.
But you know how they are. Sometimes the silliest things they say end up true. I want them to succeed. I love my students and would never wish them ill. I wouldn't dream of hindering them on their path to greatness. And if music and fashion is their way, that's just fine. Nobody's stopping them. But the two of them are convinced that evil teachers are out to get them. As if we envy their success and fear losing our jobs, because the whole school would shut down if it's a few students short. Their parents and us, their teachers, we just want them to finish school and have an education. It's fine if they end up not needing it. Otherwise, if they chance their lives in something uncertain and don't win, they'll have nothing to fall back on.
Right.
And it doesn't end there. Considering how popular they are at school, I wouldn't be surprised if their fans follow them out the door.
Mr. Fujioka,
True.
you show great care for your students. They trusted you, and you didn't let them down. Now, it's time for you to trust them. If Eno and Nagiko really know Yuka and Yusuke, their plan might work. They wouldn't suggest something completely hopeless.
You're right. You know, I think in every person's life comes a time when they realize that reality isn't what they expected it to be. I always wanted to be a teacher. To me, this profession seemed special, but I had no idea what it really was as it turned out. Introducing new people to an enormous, incomprehensible world, shaping the mind of a new generation. There's something poetic about it.
I thought of school as a greenhouse where any conflict could be resolved by the teachers.
No.
Just be fair, but also kind, and have authority among the students for your knowledge and experience.
It seems true to some extent, but now I think school is more like a foreword to adult life. It's more important that the children like it, or they won't expect anything good from the future.
That's
They'll
fair.
end up disappointed in the school, or worse, disillusioned with themselves.
You can do it, I promise.
I'll do my best. It's not like everything depends on me. I just have to deliver the flowers to the girls, and the rest is up to them.
Yeah.
Well, time to go. Goodbye, Hanako.
Goodbye, Mr. Fujioka. Take care.
Wait for the next customer.
Oh, careful, ma'am. There's a threshold.
Oh?
It's okay, Bertha.
Oh, hello.
Lift the front wheels a little. The rear ones will roll over.
Hello, welcome to... Oh, do you need a hand?
Thank you, but you needn't worry. I feel great. It's just my legs. They won't listen to me at this age, especially when the weather is so dreadful.
Okay. What brings you to our flower shop?
Mrs. Ayano liked your bouquet so much that...
Bertha, I'm still capable of speaking for myself. The weather doesn't affect my voice. Lately, I've been hearing a lot about your shop and how skilled you are. Bertha spoke very highly of you, and after seeing the bouquets, I completely agree.
I'm glad you liked it. It was fun working on this order.
Bertha is too easily impressed.
Goodness gracious, ma'am.
But when she didn't step outside our private library for an entire evening, and then asked if we had any books on the language of flowers, I realized something serious must have happened.
She found a new hyperfixation.
So I made the decision to see this something with my own eyes. Or rather, someone.
And there's so much worth seeing, Mrs. Ayano. Such a lovely shop. Look how tidy and pretty everything is.
I try to keep up with my flowers.
I also wanted to learn your name, so I would know whom to recommend to my friends. Bertha got so flustered when she realized she hadn't asked your name.
Oh, I'm a worthless babbler. A gas bag.
A yapper.
Bertha, how many times have I told you not to beat yourself up over nothing?
Mrs. Ayano's right. Listen to her.
It's okay. My name is Asaoka Hanako.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Hanako.
Me too, of course.
A lovely place indeed. The best part is the soft scent of flowers that permeates the air. One aroma doesn't overpower another. Oh, and all the plants give their best. My housekeeper worked on a farm in her youth. That much I've known. But it's only now that Bertha told me about her dream of having her own garden and flower shop. I hadn't given it that much thought before.
Just my fantasies.
Bertha! But that was your dream too, was it not, Miss Hanako? To gather flowers, run your own shop, and make bouquets to your customers' tastes? Or was there something else?
She's been saying the whole time this has been her dream.
Yes, that's my dream. To spend my life among flowers, to do what I love doing, and to never regret a day in my life. I was very lucky to have my dream come true.
Indeed. At your age, few can boast having fulfilled all their dreams and being content with everything they have. It's as if this is your destiny. I hope your work will continue to thrive. It seems I'm the only one yet to reveal one's most cherished dream. I suppose it would be unfair if I didn't.
I always thought you wanted to inherit your father's shipping company and grow it. Do you have another dream? You didn't tell me.
The shipping company? I think I've heard about it. It's owned by one of our town's oldest families, isn't it? Their box ships go all around the world and bring us goods from distant countries.
If you continue telling this story instead of me, I fear you'll miss out on certain parts of it. It's true. Eventually I took over the reins of my father's company and, according to some, was quite successful. But when I was young, I was interested in other things, not entrepreneurship.
As most are.
With my entire being, I yearned to serve as a Navy officer, just like my great-grandfather.
Oh yeah, we heard all about her great-grandfather from Bertha.
Navy officer?
Of course. Maritime warfare is what made our bloodline famous, not commerce. My father wasn't fortunate enough to have sons. Not that it mattered. Both my father and his father preferred the smell of ink to that of gunpowder, accounting books to captain's chevrons. Back then, I was convinced they were just cowards, that they simply lacked the courage to live up to our ancestral calling. I was so ignorant. In any case, I decided that reviving our family's ideals was my purpose. With appropriate preparations, I left our manor for the Naval Academy in the big city. It's not far from here, actually.
You actually managed to get into the Naval Academy?
Do they really accept women in the Navy? Let alone for combat?
I fucking hope so.
Even today, it's treated with disapproval. Nonetheless, it's not officially forbidden and never was.
It's just not really accepted socially.
I knew naval theory, but I still wouldn't have passed the entrance exam. My great-grandfather's name turned the tide. He was a renowned hero, after all.
Nepotism.
There was a very young professor in the exam committee, only a few years older than me. When he heard my name and my perfect answer, he personally vouched for me and swore that if I failed and was expelled from the academy, he would walk out the door right after me.
What a brave lad.
He admired my great-grandfather's exploits and believed I got my determination and commitment from him. You could say that, in a sense, he admired me as well. He supported me on many more occasions. The exam was only the first challenge. I only studied in the academy for 1.5 years.
Not long at all.
That's a shame. But why? Was it too difficult? Or did you lose interest?
Neither. It was bad news from home. My father was already getting on in years when I was born, and he didn't get any healthier as he aged. In the short time I was gone, He practically stopped getting up from his chair.
Damn.
Same illness as yours, ma'am?
Yes,
Oh.
he could no longer take care of everything himself. My mother loved him and always cared for him. So yes, at home he wasn't on his own, but there was nobody to manage his maritime business. So I dropped out of the academy, returned home, and took over his duties. Just a few at first, but eventually all of them. I ended up finishing in economics college by correspondence instead of the Maritime Academy. I only saw ships when I was waiting for my captains at the pier.
What about your friend, the professor who vouched for you?
Yeah.
Did he get fired after all?
That would have been an utter disgrace. No, he remained. After all, the circumstances have changed. Don't think it's only heartless jarheads serving in the Navy. We stayed good friends. In fact, we still write to each other.
That's nice.
Now picture this. An elderly man, a well-respected professor. But in those letters, he's still the same daring lad as 50 years ago. At first, he was really upset and worried about me.
Oh, of course. You didn't manage to fulfill your purpose.
Who knows? After all, Father was proud of me and was grateful. I saved the family business.
Fair.
I have a great son and granddaughter.
Aw.
Although they moved away and I don't see them much. I helped them get on their feet and didn't end up burdening them. I've also helped a lot of people I met in my business.
That's nice. Aside from not being able to see them much, but still, it's nice that, like, you didn't have to burden them.
I don't think I'd have any of this if I'd spent my life in the Navy.
Fair.
And your cozy manor would have been left empty, right?
Even in my business, not everything can be calculated. Even more so in life. Things don't always go as planned.
A true life lesson that everyone learns sooner or later.
This does not mean you should give up and deny yourself happiness after one more setback.
Amen to that.
Life is boundless. It can't be encompassed by human judgment, and there's a place in it for every decent person. Now that there are no more secrets between us, Miss Hanako, I'd like to order a bouquet.
For your son and granddaughter, I presume?
Oh, no. As kind and as smart as they are, I can't imagine they'd ever understand such a gesture. I intend to send it to the professor from the Naval Academy I told you about.
I have my
He's
suspicions.
sure to remember what flowers meant to my great-grandfather, and it would be a nice surprise for him.
Oh, I see that you're still good friends. What exactly do you want to say to him?
Above all, I want to express that I respect him as much today as I did on that exam day.
As I did. Nostalgia.
I am deeply grateful to him for his support during and after my studies. He was the first to realize that my life was far from over, and he helped me see that. I'm grateful that he didn't view my dream as just a girl's whim. He inspired me during difficult times. I'm glad our connection hasn't faded away, and I miss the times when we could see each other more often. I guess I want to say all the things that are supposed to be said to senior comrades and mentors. It's a shame I can't do it in person now.
You described everything clearly. I'll get the right flowers in no time.
Hell yeah. Alright. Respect as I did. Grateful, dream, inspired, connection. I miss the times. So... nostalgia and dream. Do I have respect? I do have respect. Gratitude. Gratitude. Connection. Friendship and harmony. Inspiration. Think that'll good.
No,
Nope.
it's not right. What if I replace...
They want me to put the blocks. Damn it. The lilac stays.
Here you go. Your bouquet.
I'll get that, ma'am.
So you would push the wheelchair and carry the flowers at the same time? Bertha, you only have 2 hands. Being a good housekeeper doesn't mean doing the impossible. Besides, I want to take a good look at them on the way to the post office.
Mrs. Ayano decided to send the flowers by express courier so they wouldn't wilt in transit. Great idea.
A great idea indeed.
Oh, right. You're sending them by mail. Oh, hold on. I gotta prepare something.
Oh, don't worry, Miss Hanako. I already took care of everything. The wooden box, the water, and some moss. We got the box to the post office ahead of time.
Smart.
I did manage to remember something about flowers. It should work.
May people
Moss?
always smile with you.
That line was just completely incorrect.
May your destiny be fulfilled.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Miss Hanako. I didn't miss anything, did I? When preparing the box?
That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well.
This is the radio for a bit. Nice. Just get that mood back up. Bedtime.
Come on. Where are you? We're running out of time.
Damn. She's tried so many times to no result every single time. She's just supposed to have some connection with her family. But
Oh. Rainy clouds all around, splashy puddles on the ground. Now it's time for work.
I have a letter from Naomi. Flowers are interesting. Hey, I studied the bouquet you made. It seems I already had its meaning all figured out back in the shop. That's why I didn't like it. Strange that ordinary flowers can be so enchanting. Deciphering their meaning is interesting, and it's been a while since I found anything that interested me. Life will never be as it once was, but now I trust that someday it won't be a ceaseless torture anymore. Thanks. I just noticed that, like, I think the parchment that everyone sends is different. Like, this is just, like, a paper that she uncrumpled. That's awesome. That's really nice. There's hope. There's hope, and that makes me happy. I'm still not hurting for flowers by any stretch. I'll put in this order for a few azaleas. There we go. Can't go outside because it's raining. Can't do anything else because it's raining. Yep. All right.
Hi, Hanako.
Hi, Kana. Or excuse me, not Kana. Kiki. Hi, Kiki.
Be polite to strangers, Kiki.
But it's our Hanako. She's not a stranger, right, Grandpa?
Our Hanako. Our personal Hanako.
Indeed. A good day to you, Hanako.
Welcome to our flower shop. You're practically beaming. Did something great happen?
That's an understatement. Tell her, Kiki.
I have a little brother now. He used to be a little star, like Grandma, and now he's a boy. How nice of him to come down from heaven to meet me. Being a little star must be nice.
See? But he came down to you anyway. Aw, he's so little, but he already loves his older sister.
We're here on a mission to get flowers for my grandson.
For my little brother.
I'm glad you trust me with such an important
That's
mission.
so cute.
I'll begin immediately.
For new baby? Oh my god. Some more flowers for new baby. Purity, of course. Joy and happiness, of course. Love, beauty, and the dream. Hell yeah.
Wondrous. Fabulous. What do you say, Kiki?
I love it. High five, Hanako.
High five.
Thanks. Here. And thank you for coming today. It warms my heart to hear such lovely news.
We'll come again. Can we?
Of course. I'm always happy to see you.
Bring the flowers to your mom, okay?
Okay. Bye, Hanako.
Bye.
You know, Hanako, life is so complicated.
So very complicated.
There's so much good. Things you want to keep in your heart and remember. But there are also plenty of things that drive you up a wall.
Ain't that the truth?
Whatever life may be like, it's surely worth living.
Damn right.
I think life is like a flower.
Flounder?
It's wonderful, beautiful, and fragrant. But it's also tender and fragile.
Fair.
So it must be loved, nurtured, admired, and enjoyed in its every moment, or else it withers and stops making us happy.
Time really does fly. It's sad that I, like many other poor souls, couldn't keep up. But when I look at you, Hanako, I have a faint hope that you'll do better than me, since you're so energetic.
Please, don't be sad. It's such a happy day for you.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Hanako, I'm not sad. I was just absorbed in thought.
You got a new grand boy. It's time to be happy.
I realized something. It's much easier to live if you keep this in mind. When somebody becomes a star, another star may soon become someone.
That's not bad. I like that.
I agree with that.
Goodbye, Hanako. I hope I'll see you again many more times.
Certainly. Take care.
Wait for the next customer. Nice. A quick little visit. Miki! Oh, your outfit's different.
Miki, greetings. How's it going? Great.
To be honest, I've still got a lot of work to do, but it's okay. In fact, I'm glad to be busy. I feel uplifted. It's like my life has begun anew.
That's awesome.
Sometimes it was hard for me to even get out of bed because I thought the day was going to be a bad one.
Oh.
But now, I'm happy to wake up. I have a lot of enthusiasm. Don't mind sharing it either.
That's awesome. I'm so happy for you.
It warms my heart to see you like this, Miki. Keep it up. What's this work you have so much of?
You probably remember I'm not a very good student. Since I skipped a lot of classes, the principal and my mom decided I should spend the vacation time studying.
Smart.
So now I'm making up for lost time, reconnecting with reality.
Ah, I see.
That's right. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Good.
This time I'm not here to complain. Or to lie.
Got an important task for me?
You bet. Because I was skipping classes so much, I didn't even know there's a music club in our school.
Oh?
But there is! When I was leaving school, I overheard the girls from the club rehearsing a song. I met with the students who were there. They told me that many of the club members graduated last year. Among the graduates were the club leaders, who decided what everyone should do. Now that they're gone, the rest will have to get by on their own. To attract new members, those music enthusiasts agreed to meet more often to rehearse and discuss the club's direction.
Oh, it's very responsible of them. So then, did you decide to join this club?
It's not that quick and easy to do in my case. But we sang together, and they offered me to let me perform with them.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
There's going to be an event?
Not exactly. Well, sort of. The principal is retiring. It's his last year at the school. Everybody from the school loves him. He's good-natured, wise, and modest.
Nice.
He's a bit like my mom. Even though I was a bad student, he never braided me. It's like he treats his students as equals, even though we're just kids and he has seniority. When he came to my home, he didn't tell my mom that I was hopeless, stupid, or lazy like some other teachers would have done. He calmly explained that we needed to figure out why I didn't want to study, and what was scaring me away from school. And that if I kept up my poor behavior, things were going to be hard for me in the future.
This is true.
Maybe we should give flowers to the principal then.
Oh.
I think he'd appreciate that. If you do, he'll know he did the right thing. He'll be happy that you're on the right path. I think that would make a great gift for him.
Yeah.
Hanako, you're incredible. I was going to just ask you for flowers to decorate the hall where the farewell meeting will take place. But your idea is so much better. Make a bouquet for our principal, please.
All right. So I know what to... so I can actually go back and I know where to try and like find stuff now. Let's see. Love. He's good-natured, wise, and modest. As a bad student, he never berated me. Never berated me, so he was kind. Like he treats his students as equals, even though we're just kids and he has seniority. When he came to my home, he didn't tell my mom that I was hopeless, stupid, or lazy like some other teachers would have done. He calmly explained what we needed to figure out and why I didn't want to study. So he was honest. And what was scaring me away from school. All right. So for starters, let's grab some honesty. I feel like we have honesty in here. Maybe we do. I don't think we do have honesty. All right. Love. Modesty. I know we have that. There it is. Wisdom. Kindness. There it is.
No,
Damn
it's
it.
not right. What if I
Place the red rose to the Alstroemeria. Okay.
Here you go, Miki. Flowers for your favorite principal.
Thanks, dear Hanako. Okay, time to go. Gotta do lots of studying and lots of singing.
Promise me you'll come by again when you're in such a great mood.
I promise. The worst is over. No matter what happens next, I'm sure I'll manage.
Hell yeah.
Make sure you do that, Miki. Bye.
Goodbye, Hanako.
That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well.
All right. Since the weather's cleared up, let's pick some flowers. Hyacinth, azalea, eustoma, gladiolus, and white lily. And then plant a eustoma, an iris, a gladiolus, an alstroemeria, and an amaryllis. Also, it's May the 4th. We've officially caught up to reality.
Grandpa? Are you having tea in the middle of the night?
Yep. Come join me. The more the merrier.
Are these your old notes? But you must have memorized them by now.
Sure, except my memory is not what it used to be. The notes, though, they still have everything.
Never underestimate the power of notes.
What's in them?
Here, look. This bouquet was for Uncle Amari for his date with his future wife. And sure, he seems imposing. But that day, he was trembling like a tiny moth in the wind.
Aw.
And this was... it's my handwriting, but... so many familiar names. Mrs. Ogawa, Mr. Fujioka, your teacher's grandfather. They used to order flowers for their children's weddings, but now... I haven't seen them in a long time. Oh, and this note is special.
Which one?
The bouquet of red roses for your grandma.
Because it was love?
Not just any love. For me, there was only Nozomi. The rest of the world ceased to exist. I wouldn't shut up about her. Even drove Fumihiro away. We used to meet a lot until he...
Oh, and this is the bouquet you made for me on my first day of school.
That's right, freesias and daffodils. You even said they were like chevaliers bowing to noble ladies.
I don't remember that.
Well, I do. And you kept turning this way and that way in front of the mirror after you put on your new uniform.
No.
No, Grandpa!
But that's a story too. And now it's here, in the notes. And they won't fade away. Do you know what I find most interesting about this job?
What?
Each bouquet is connected to a part of someone's life. Weddings, birthdays, confessions of love. People trust us with their most important moments. And every time somebody walks into the shop, I think the next bouquet may become a precious memory for that person.
Like the roses for Grandma?
I like that.
Like the roses for Grandma.
I like that a lot. That's... I like that. Knowing that, like, you're responsible for, like, what could be the next, like, core memory for somebody. It's just delightful.
Good morning. A good night's sleep. Now it's time for work.
Hi, sleepyhead.
Hi. Takes one to know one. You're the one who can barely keep your eyes open.
That's true. I saw Sayuri yesterday. She was teaching Aya to ride a bicycle.
Aw.
The kid was trying so hard, but it was no use.
Oh, poor
I
Bean.
wouldn't mind going for a ride myself. Let's ride together to the Ayano estate. See the flowers. What do you say?
Sounds good. But you see, my bike isn't roadworthy. It needs work. The seat's busted and the pedals barely turn.
Man.
How about this? Today I'll work on fixing it. And tomorrow we'll ride.
Hell yeah.
We'll even stop by the circus and see those dogs you like, since you didn't get to go because of me. Agreed?
Agreed. It's gonna be awesome. It's been too long since we've gone out together.
It has been a while.
And it's settled. Well, you go tend to the flowers, and I'll get started with the bike repairs.
Let's go. Oh, thank you. Got my azaleas. From Fujioka, Renaissance. Pen pals, read 10 letters. Nice. Dear Hanako, this is Mr. Fujioka. I'm still not sure I did the right thing by agreeing to help the Aranoya fans, but what's done is done, right? A teacher has to maintain a distance from his students, but he also has to be a good friend and mentor to them, and be someone they can trust. How am I supposed to do both at once? Regardless, since you're an accomplice in our little scheme, I thought I'd keep you in the loop, so here goes. Things went smoothly on our end. Yuka got the flowers and met with Yusuke. The girls from the fan club taught him how to behave around her. As far as I know, the two managed to talk without any raised voices, and later they were even seen together at the park near the circus. I do hope they learn to manage their relationship without having to rely on a whole team of helpers. Thank you for doing your part for this secret mission. Sincerely, Mr. Fujioka. Delightful. I'm gonna let the music play, and I'm gonna make a quick run to the bathroom, so please excuse me. Thank you for your patience, and it looks like Hanako actually will stop listening to the music on her own eventually. Huh, didn't know about that. Fascinating. All right, then... yeah, turn off the radio. Anemone, lilac, narcissus. Anemone, carnation, rose. How am I doing on flowers? Do I need to go for a walk? Probably not. fine. All right, let's wait for a customer.
Cheers, flower girl.
Hi, Tetsu.
Welcome. Come on in.
Here I am.
How's it going? Anything interesting to share?
Let me tell you, people in my professional circles lie a lot, even when there's seemingly no point to it. The actor who told me he was sick, remember? Turns out he was fine all along.
What a dickhead.
And while I waited for him, he...
Yes?
Hanako, what did you do to me?
Huh?
Huh? I didn't do anything.
You must have done something.
Huh?
I'm never afraid to speak bad words or harsh truths to someone's face. But with you, I feel embarrassed.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, indeed. Soon I won't be able to show my face around here without dressing up and wearing a tie. And I doubt it'll look good on me.
If you're too embarrassed to tell me what your actor was up to, then don't. I won't push it.
Let's just say he wasn't an exemplary family man. I don't like
Oh,
working
no.
with people. Oh well, it's not like I can make movies without actors. Wait, that could work, Hanako. Only if I make such a movie, I fear it'll be my creative peak. And then I won't have anything more to strive for. Just like what we talked about recently.
Here's what I think. Even if you make your best movie, you'll still have plenty to do. There are so many untold stories in the world.
That's fair.
Hanako, my dear, you make a great nurse. You're rushing in to save me before it's even necessary.
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, that's not something to apologize for. Do you care so much about all your customers, or are you giving me special treatment?
I love all my customers.
Love, that's a strong word.
But especially those who are polite, I bet.
Those ones are easier to love, but I love them all.
Just like you love the flowers.
The flowers are special.
That's a loaded question.
That is a
I'm
loaded
not
question.
Answering that.
I'd expect nothing less from you. Today I'd like to ask you a question unrelated to your line of work.
No.
I'm all ears.
So, I think I'm a talented guy, and I'm not lacking in experience, but I realize I'm beginning to think in patterns. Now, they're my own patterns, and my ideas are rarely similar to those of other filmmakers. But still, I'm just one man, so I have only one way of thinking.
Right.
After watching a few of my works, a discerning viewer might notice certain repetitions in them, and I wouldn't want that. So I've decided to tell life stories. Huh, you're like a bartender, Hanako, you know that? You listen to some drunk lowlife's nonsense, and then you smile at them to make their day a little brighter. In return, they trust you with their stories.
I literally just got a tweet that said, is this a Valhalla reference? And the fucking, oh my god, what is that picture of? It's just, it looks like it's of Hanako wearing like sunglasses. I love that. 2.4% of players have this achievement. Is this a VA11 Hall A reference? Oh, I am so pleased. I am delighted. This is so great. Also, this was a line in the auditions.
So, I'm curious. Have you heard any stories worthy of a movie adaptation?
Oh shit, I can actually talk about somebody. Naomi, Rin, Nakai, nothing really. Kumiko, Miki, himself. This is kind of neat, actually, that I get to choose this, huh? Let's see. All right, so Naomi's story is about a ballerina who like gets hurt in a car who like works so hard for her dream and then gets in a car crash where she can't and then is in a position where she no longer can achieve her dream, and I'm guessing has to learn to find something new, a new dream. Rin's whole story was finding the dogs and just like trying to find something to care for and figuring out her place in the world as well. And trying to just enjoy doing what she was doing and not having to do other stuff just because it's like sounded smart or other things. Just like figure out who she was and what she wanted. Nakai, he just wanted to take a good photo shoot, but just was continuously displeased in any of them. Kumiko? Ooh, that's a good love story, though. Like working herself to the bone, all for the sake of the guy that she loved, only to find out that he loved her the entire time. That's very cute. And I am a sucker for cute. Miki... Miki pretending she was in an idol group and growing up with, like, delusions of grandeur. And continuing to persist with that, trying to force everyone else to have telling everyone a lie that she was something bigger than she actually was, only for her lies to just come crashing down on her. Tetsu? Absolutely not. Definitely not himself. He's just a struggling filmmaker. I think Naomi I think Naomi's story would be the best story to tell out of all of these.
I remember a girl that came here. She needed a bouquet for her friend. It turned out that her friend was a professional ballerina who couldn't dance anymore due to an injury from an accident. It was so hard to look into those tearful eyes and realize I couldn't do anything to help.
Well, not too shabby. Not particularly original, but if done right, something good may come out of this. Mind helping me get in touch with this ballerina?
I have a letter from her with an address, but I'm sorry, but I don't think I have the right to share it.
Good call, Hanako.
I'll be on my best behavior. You can count on that. I promise. I know how to talk to people when I need to. Rest assured, insulting your customers is not on my agenda. So, can I have the address?
Absolutely not.
I'm sorry. I can't. I do want to help you, but I can't give out a customer's address.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Ooh, a little girl with a soft heart and ironclad principles. Most impressive. Once again, you've proven my first impression of you wrong. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get back to the flower business. I'd like you to make a bouquet for my actress, the one who played the unnamed woman in The Ghost.
Okay.
Her name is Maiko Nishida. We must have known each other for a decade by now.
Oh, how did you two meet?
Oh, in the theater. At one point, I dabbled in acting, but it didn't go anywhere. No money, no home to speak of, a teacher with a temper. It was rough.
Yikes.
But fun, too. I recently caught myself feeling nostalgic about those times. Life was easier, the problems less complicated, and my goals clearer.
Tell me more about Miss Nishida. What is she like?
When we first met, we bonded over the fact that we were the only ones in our group without any local connections.
So, there is a friendship there.
No friends, no relatives, not a single familiar face. Just two lonesome souls coming together. As it goes, we talked right away, and after some time decided to do some filmmaking, a kind of passion project. And what we ended up making! I couldn't decide if I should cry or laugh. It was certainly, something. But Nishida caught my eye because of her dedication to the craft. There was no chance we'd make any money or become famous for what we created, but she still gave it her all.
Passion.
Nishida is dependable. That's what I appreciate about her the most. When she says she's gonna do something, she does it, come hell or high water.
What a wonderful person. I'm happy that you have such a great friend you can talk to.
I can't call her a friend. Nevertheless,
Not a friend.
I still want to thank her by giving her a bouquet from the most talented florist I know.
Huh? Oh, come on. There are plenty of professionals who know more about flowers than I do.
You're hopeless, Hanako.
I am.
Okay, that was the story. Now get back to work.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, nostalgia. There it is. No local connections. Not friends, though. Respect. Dedication. Gratitude and admiration? That makes sense. Thankful, yeah. Gratitude. Consistency. I think that works.
Here's the bouquet.
Oh, it's perfect. Beautiful and tasteful.
Thank you, thank you. I really tried. Will you be filming anything else in the near future? I want to hear more of your ideas.
Hell no. Then you wouldn't want to watch them. I'm keeping my mouth shut from now on.
You know what? That's fair.
Oh, come on. I'm dying to know.
Then you'll have to wait and see.
Is that so? Well, then I'll tell you when it's done and ready. That way you can come and watch.
Fine. Just don't forget about me.
As if I could.
Will you come again?
I'll try to, kid, but I got things to do. Once I finish up with the movie, I'll drop by. You know, to brag about it.
Of course.
In the meantime, hey, keep your chin up. Uncle Tetsu may be grumpy, but your family's a constant source of inspiration for him.
Hey.
Thank you. And be prepared for a merciless critique of your work.
Oh, I'm terrified. Well, this is it. Take care.
Goodbye. I'm looking forward to our next meeting.
Next customer.
Ring-a-ding-ding! Hanako, I've come to visit you.
I'm surprised we're seeing Miki as much as we have, and honestly, I'm so happy we are.
Oh, Miss Hashimura, I'm glad to see you again in our humble shop. How may I help you?
What's with the formalities?
Just fooling around.
You had me going there, Hanako.
So, have you performed already?
Yep, I came here to tell you about it, actually.
Speak.
I sang with the girls from the music club. I still want to be an idol, so I suggested that we come up with a simple dance. Except performing this simple dance didn't turn out to be simple at all. It actually took a lot of effort.
Oh, I bet.
We were very lucky the gym was free, and we could use it.
Nice.
We had the space for dancing, but no mirror, so it was hard to tell if we were in sync, if the space between us was right, and so on. So I decided to bring a mirror from home, and I suggested the same to others.
Okay.
What?
You know me. The mirror ended up in pieces.
Oh no!
Oh dear. You're not injured at least.
No, I just got a little scared. But Hanako, you should be proud of me. I told my mom everything about what happened. She lectured me, but we agreed that I'd get a temporary job and pay for a new mirror.
I am proud of you.
By the way, are you looking for an assistant?
No. Sorry, Miki. I'm an assistant myself. An assistant's assistant would be too much.
You're breaking my heart, dear Hanako. Well, I'll find something else. Newspaper delivery, maybe. Or pizza.
I love that she's enthusiastic about being a pizza delivery girl.
Then again, I'd want to eat it.
Fucking. Oh, you hopeless Miki, and I love you, child.
No pizza for you. The future idol star must stay in shape.
This is true.
You're right. I guess I don't care which job it is, so long as it pays.
Fair.
Except dishwashing. I can't stand that.
All right. Could you finish telling your story?
Oh, right. So, we arranged the remaining mirrors and began practicing the dance. Once we got the hang of it, we made an unpleasant discovery. Turns out it's not so easy to smile while dancing and singing. No matter, we practiced dancing and singing first, and then we practiced smiling. It was a lot of work, and we didn't get much sleep. We all wanted to do well, though, so there were no complaints. Everyone tried their best.
Okay, well, at least everyone's on the same page.
What about the event? Were there a lot of people?
I think it went well. We got a round of applause, and the principal personally thanked each and every one of us.
Nice.
I think about 30 people attended.
Time out.
Most of them were from...
I think I skipped something.
I think it went well. We got a round of applause, and the principal personally thanked each and every one of us. I think it went well.
Need to... That's a bug.
The school. But the acoustics in that hall were terrible. Still, not too shabby for a first time.
Good job, Miki.
Yep. Those people put their trust in me, so I tried not to let them down. Hanako, I'm thinking about maybe starting my own idol group.
Do it! Do it, bitch!
Sounds great. You know a lot about idols, and you've already taken the first step to become one of them. I believe you have what it takes to make it.
Your words are like honey for my poor girly heart. I really want things to go that way.
You've already proven you can get things done when you put your mind to it.
This is true.
See how difficult it was to make your little performance work? But you managed it. You're doing great, Miki. Keep it up.
Don't make me blush. Thank you. I'll do my best. I thought of the name for the group. The Little Daughters. Do you like it?
Elaborate.
Sounds cute. Very much so. Suits an idol group.
I don't know shit about idols, so sure.
Something's bothering me, though.
Go on.
I'm afraid idols may not be what they seem like to their fans.
Oh, they rarely are.
What if they're not people, but just images? Abstract ideals that people believe in because they wanna.
That is exactly what idols are.
The world needs people that are like rays of sunshine to others. And this idol thing sounds great. But it's showbiz. Money. And when money is on the line, people are willing to do awful things, including pretending to be what they're not. Although I've done that for free.
I'm sorry, Miki. I don't know what to tell you. If ever there was a wrong person to talk with about showbiz, it's me.
You only sing in whispers, when nobody can hear you. I remember.
That's right. I think even if all idols deceive their fans, you could be the one to start the first idol group that's completely sincere.
That would be unique.
People notice sincerity. They value it.
True.
So, focusing on sincerity wouldn't just be the right thing to do. It could actually help the little daughters become popular.
I agree.
Although, I don't think other idols are phonies. At least, not all of them.
Hanako, you're the best. Really. I really want to invite you to join, but I know you'll just politely decline, so I won't.
Ah, Miki, stop making me blush.
And you look nice when you do. Gotta go.
Will you come again?
Of course, but first I have to finish my work. There's a lot of it, and only one of me. But I'll drop by someday.
Make sure that you do.
Bye, Hanako.
Good luck, little daughter.
Wait for the next customer.
Ah, Grandpa, how's the bike?
Yeah.
Seen better days, my dear. It's worse than I thought.
No!
The thing has maybe a few trips left. And after that, it'll be time for a new one.
Man.
So, what about tomorrow? Are we going?
Of course. Every moment I spend with you brings me joy.
Delightful.
Thanks, Grandpa. Go have a rest now. You must be exhausted.
Yeah. It's time for a rest. Love you, Hanako.
Oh.
Love you too, Grandpa.
No. No.
Gotta clean up in the morning.
Oh?
Grandpa? Is everything okay? Grandpa! What happened? Oh, no. Dear Grandpa. Right, the phone.
Oh, Grandpa collapsed.
Emergency services? My grandpa is unwell. He's unconscious. This is Asaoka Hanako. We're at a flower shop. Yes. I'm waiting. Oh, Grandpa. How could this... Maybe I should turn you over. Like so. Just hold on. The ambulance is on its way.
We... possible? Go home. Sleeping pill. tomorrow.
I can't go to sleep. I have to stay here.
Critical condition. Won't help. Tomorrow.
Oh. Fuck.
Dad, come on. Please. Grandpa, will you teach me? Huh? Grandpa? Grandpa! Where are you?
Good day, Miss Hanako. Here's your order.
I'm sorry, but I didn't order anything.
Oh, she didn't even get changed.
It's for your grandpa.
Hmm?
Where is he? Off running errands again?
Grandpa. Yes, he's gone.
Oh, I see. Well, I hope everything's going well for him. He'd be better off staying home with you, though. Well, I'm just gonna leave the package with you. Give it to him, okay?
Yes, of course.
Thanks. Goodbye, Miss Hisoka.
Corey has brought flowers for Grandpa. Love 4, loss 3, pain 2, loneliness, regret, gratitude, admiration, beauty, and dream.
Hello? This is Dr. Kagawa from the Kunikida Central Clinic.
This is another voice I tried out for.
This number was specified as the home contact on Mr. Asaoka's admission form. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Thank you. May I know who I'm speaking with?
My name is Hanako. Asaoka Hanako.
Yeah, doing this audition, I realized I can't do old man voice.
Are you a relative of Mr. Asaoka?
Yes, I'm his granddaughter. We talked at the hospital.
Excuse me. Could you give me your date of birth so we can verify your identity?
The date? Yes, of course. April 10th, 1985.
We have a year. So we're in the 80s. Damn, I didn't realize we were in the 80s. Shit. All right. So that would mean Hanako, like, in 2025 would be 40.
Thank you, Miss Asaoka. Sadly, I have unfortunate news for you. Mr. Asaoka was admitted to our facility in dire condition. We supported his vital functions for several hours, but eventually he died.
I am truly happy to have you here, sweetie. Thank you.
What?
We're truly sorry we couldn't do more for him. Rest assured, your grandfather was under the best possible care until the very end.
Grandpa is dead?
Just promise you'll have a photo of the both of us on the cover.
What do I do now?
If you have sedative medication at home, check the instructions on the back and administer it accordingly.
Everything has its time, dear. Even the prettiest flower can't bloom endlessly.
I'm very sorry about this outcome. Please, give yourself some time to recover. Afterwards, inform the rest of your relatives. Then come to the hospital when you're ready.
Ready? What? I don't understand.
The address of our clinic is...
Go have a rest now. You must be exhausted.
In case you have any questions.
Love you, Hanako.
Huh? Hello?
Hanako, hello dear.
Dad?
Sorry I haven't called in so long. Things have been hectic over here. Mom's wallet was stolen, so her cash and ID are gone. We've been trying to look for it. We even went to the embassy. You know how much of a pain that is. And then there's the time zone difference. I know you and Grandpa go to bed early, so I don't want to wake you. Well, enough about us. How are you doing? How's Grandpa? Hanako? Hello?
Grandpa!
Is everything okay?
Is dead.
Oh, God. I thought we had time. Your mom and I did our best to get everything ready for you to move. We wanted you to start your adult life in a new home, instead of having everything remind you of him. I'm sorry we couldn't do it in time, dear.
That I can forgive, Daddy. But you two weren't here. That's much harder to forgive. I just wanted us all to live together, like a family.
We'll be with you soon, dear. Just give us a bit more time. Then you'll pack your things and...
I wanted to talk to you so much. To hear your voice. But I don't know what to say when nobody listens.
Hanako, what are you...
Cheers, flower girl. Yeah, I heard what happened. I thought I wanted to pay you a visit, but I couldn't figure out why.
Welcome to...
Don't. I know. Listen, I don't know what to say. Kept looking over my options on the way here, but my creative process failed me. I can't make you feel better. That's a guarantee. In my life at one time I was surrounded by friends, or more accurately, those whom I considered friends. Then they rejected me. Or did I reject them? In any case, I was left alone. Had a lot of time to think. Everybody does it their own way. Some measure the time, plan carefully, then march straight to hell. I'm talking about myself. Others poison themselves with addictions, whatever they're weak to, even sweet candies, because there is no soul and, well, only the grave awaits. Others spend their lives running away, avoiding, hiding, lying to themselves even, all in the hope that even though they don't understand anything, maybe there's a god, an emperor, or a president that'll take care of everything. Others, even in adulthood, think there are real adults out there, because neither wisdom nor value comes to them with age. Life is a way to choose one's death. And your grandpa, dear Hanako, his death was that of a king.
What do you mean?
I came on foot. Passed a lot of people on the way. I heard them talk. They know, Hanako.
But I haven't told anyone yet.
You have not, but people still found out. They're hurting, my dear. Not as much as you, but still.
I had no idea. Ever since I found out, I notice very little around me.
Well, naturally. Take it slow. Give yourself time to grieve. I know it's hard to believe now, but at some point, it gets easier. And when that happens, say hello to the Queen.
I'll do whatever I can.
Oh, you will. There's no avoiding it. I'll go help with getting ready for the funeral. Everybody's preparing. I guess I should too. I must admit, going through a midlife crisis in your company is much easier, but there's still work to do. And, well, the crisis has to end sometime. I'll see you around.
Goodbye. And thank you for coming.
Fuck. That got me. That really got me. I was not expecting Tetsu of all people to be the one who shows up, but damn, his words had power behind them. From Kiki. Cartoon. Oh, Kiki. Hanako, it's me, Kiki. We're okay. My parents named my little bro Natsume. He's real tiny, but so loud. Mom says he's gonna be a singer. I wanted to invite you to watch cartoons, but Grandpa says you're busy. Relax sometimes, okay? Watch cartoons without me for now. Which ones do you like? I'm watching one about a boy who frees spirits from his notebook. He's got a friend, a fluffy cat. I wish I had a cat. I'd sleep on it like a pillow. Write me if you get a cat, okay? Gotta go now. A new episode's on. Bye-bye, Kiki. Oh, sweet baby child.
Hanako. Hi.
Hi, Miki.
The little daughters were supposed to perform today, but the gig was canceled, so I decided to visit you.
Thank you. But I don't think I'm up for chatting.
I understand. It's all so unfair. You've helped me so much, but now when it's my turn to help you, all I can do is offer my condolences. You give so much, but what you get in return isn't nearly enough.
Thanks, Miki.
Did you get any sleep?
I don't remember. Everything's a blur. I feel lost, and I'm not sure if I'm actually standing here and if you're really here with me.
It's real, Hanako. Sadly. I hid from the truth for too long to let you be confused now. Even for a moment. But it's okay. You can get through this. May the memory of your grandpa fill your heart with serenity. Because there was no room for lies between you two. And that matters a lot, Hanako.
Thanks, Miki. We really had the best family in the world. Even if it was small. Why weren't my parents here?
Hanako, let me stay with you for a while. Maybe you'll feel more at ease.
Okay.
There's a little color coming back.
Leave me alone, Bertha. I'll manage. Helpers like you only make it worse.
I'll just hold your chair a bit. Just a bit. You'll do the rest.
Hello, Miss Hanako.
Mrs. Ayano, good day to you. You too, Bertha.
You call this a good day? Such horrible news. Mistress heard about your grandpa's passing and wanted to offer her condolences in person.
Thanks, Bertha, but I'd rather say it myself.
You came all this way for me? Really, you shouldn't have.
We had to. Hanako, I lost many family members. it doesn't get any easier with time. One can get used to difficult circumstances, adapt to pretty much anything, but losing someone close always hurts. I decided to come and tell you this. Whatever happens, Bertha and I will be there for you. We'll help you get through this. I'm also covering the funeral expenses.
That's so kind of you. Thank you.
What? No, you can't.
I can and I will. It's all been decided, and I won't hear any objections.
That's exceptionally kind of you.
But gratitude is another matter.
Thank you, Mrs. Ayano. I didn't expect you to take on this burden.
Believe me, girl, it's no burden.
Pardon me, ma'am, but it's time to go. You still need to see...
Yes, Bertha, you're right. Goodbye, Hanako. I promise, no matter how much grief this loss brings, you will move past it. The town will bear it together with you. One more thing.
And a little bit more color comes back.
When the time comes, I'll say hello to your grandpa for you. Off we go, Bertha. We've got things to do.
Yes, ma'am. Goodbye, Hanako.
Goodbye.
Hanako.
Oh, no, not the children. I'm gonna fucking cry.
Oh,
I'm already crying. What am I
you.
saying?
Hi, girls.
Hey, neighbor. We came to give you a hug.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Yes, of course.
Please, please hug this bean.
Also, we know you didn't ask. It's probably not on your mind.
But we brought you some flowers.
Oh.
It's our bouquet for you, Hanako.
Oh, beans, the lot of you. I want to hug them. Oh, we love you, Hanako. That's so nice. Gratitude to harmony, peace, friendship, hope, honor, faith, kinship, beauty, love, and admiration. They did so well. Thank you, girls.
It's not as nice as the ones you make, but we tried our best.
It's perfect.
Oh, thank you. It's very pretty. I see what you're trying to say with these flowers. Thank you. Really, I'm very grateful. Sorry, words are difficult right now.
No worries. When you feel a bit better, come visit us.
Daddy baked a cake for Grandpa and Grandma. There's still some left. You also have a sweet tooth, right? Like your grandpa?
A huge sweet tooth.
Yes. I'll try.
Come whenever you like. We'll hug you so much.
Oh, you kind little gremlins, you.
Let's make ourselves scarce.
Yes. Let's go.
Bye, Hanako. We'll be waiting for you.
Bye, girls. Thank you for coming by.
It's been 2 days.
Hello, Hanako.
Mr. Fumihiro, come on in.
All these days and she still just can't muster the strength to put her hair up.
Kiki's not with you?
She sees that everyone in the city is uneasy, so she gets uneasy too. I let her watch cartoons to take her mind off it. Kiki would have wanted to support you, Hanako, but I decided she's had enough death. Let her enjoy being a kid a while longer.
Yes, I understand. You did the right thing.
Thank you. Who could have thought your grandpa would go before me? Asaoka always did what was right. Everyone loved him. Now he's gone, but I'm still here.
Did you manage to talk? Did he forgive you?
I believe so. He was upset that I got you involved, but said we weren't at an age to hold grudges. Like he saw it coming. My ruined relationship with your grandfather, that's a mistake I'll never get to fix now. I should have done one thing, but I did another. I'm sorry, Hanako. I came to express my sympathy and support you as best I can, but ended up seeking consolation from you myself.
No, I understand. You have it hard too. It's all right.
Fuck.
If you need anything, feel free to tell me. I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Mr. Fumihiro. I will.
I'm going to help with the funeral arrangements. Join us when you're ready.
But death is final.
Naomi?
Miss Naomi.
Tell me, flower girl, what does the silence sound like?
Deafening.
It's terrifying. And so much louder than I could have imagined.
What do you think I'm here for?
I don't know.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't understand anything anymore. Not a thing.
I wanted the world to drink in the grief it once so generously doled out to me. But now, as I look at you, I don't feel an ounce of relief. I'd even go so far as to say, I wish it had ended with me, so that no one else has to know this pain. But that won't happen. The world is deaf to our wishes. The only thing we can do is take care of ourselves and those we deem deserving. And remember that everyone's end will be equally lonely.
What about your friend?
Kana, she genuinely wanted to help, despite me not asking for it. In fact, I avoided her assistance. Offering me help made her look good as a person, but it didn't solve my problem. Everybody was tripping over themselves to give me advice that was totally out of touch. Meanwhile, all I wanted was for someone to say, "Kid, you don't deserve this." That's why I'm here. Hanako, you don't deserve to feel what you're feeling.
Thank you.
Childhood's over, dear. It's time to grow up.
Yeah.
I'll be going now. Don't want to be a bother. By the way, you told Tetsu about me.
I did.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. He's fine.
No, Grandpa.
Miss Asaoka, I'm dropping by unannounced to see you.
Miss Arisugawa, I apologize, but we're closed and...
I know. You'll just have to put up with my presence for a few minutes. Don't worry, I'll be gone soon enough and you'll miss me. Give me those hard-working hands of yours. I'll tell you what the future holds.
Huh?
Honestly, I can't right now. I'm...
Whoa, you'll live for over 100 years. Not too shabby.
Miss Risugawa.
You'll get married and stay married, unlike some people.
Come on.
And you'll have lots of kids. But most importantly, you'll get through this pain, Hanako. This greatest injustice, this cruelty, this loneliness, tender and pure as you are. You'll get through it all. In time, this day will heal and become a mere wrinkle on your face. But it'll be in the corner of your mouth, since you'll only remember the happiness, not the pain.
I really want things to be as you say.
And so they will be, dear Hanako. Believe it. To be honest, I can't predict the future. I don't have that gift. But you already know that. Just like how I played the strings of my listeners' souls, you played mine. Maybe others don't see it, or if they do, they don't understand it. But I do. Hanako, you are ablaze with the kind of light that is so rare these days. It will not be extinguished by grief. You'll suffer. True. But it'll pass. You're shedding these tears so that one day you may laugh again. Then I, and everyone else whom you've helped, will laugh with you.
It's one of those cases, it's like, don't cry because they're gone, smile because they were there.
This is all so sudden. I don't know what to say. It's very touching. Thank you.
I just fucking made myself cry, god damn it. I'm trying so hard to fight the tears, but god damn, it just fucking hurts.
Thank you for coming. And I'm sorry I'm like this right now.
Nonsense, Hanako. You have nothing to be sorry for.
That's honestly why I'm not saying anything, because I'm just gonna, I'm fucking crying, and it's so hard to keep a level head about it. God, it's so fucking sad.
You're doing great. Give it some time. Don't hold back the tears, and keep going to see a new day.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Miss Risugawa. I promise, next time I'll greet you with a smile and a warm cup of tea.
Oh, Hanako. You precious sweet thing, you.
I'll hold you to that, dear friend. In the meantime, arrivederci. Be seeing ya.
Where have you gone? I don't know what to do.
I'm here, Hanako.
You just vanished. Didn't say anything. Didn't warn me.
My dear, listen.
How could you? How can I go on without you?
Hanako.
I'm lost. I'm scared and lonely. I don't know where to go. You're not here to guide me.
My dear Hanako, my sunshine. I'm always with you. Why are you crying, my little one? How could I ever leave you? I'm right here. Always. Just close your eyes and recall my image. Remember what Kiki said? People become little stars and fly into the sky. So be a good girl, because I see everything.
But I can't see you at all.
You can, dear. Whenever you see the morning dew on the grass, that's me, saying good morning to you. I'm the sunlight that warms you during your afternoon nap. And I whisper good night to you with the sound of gentle summer rain. I'm the whole world now, dear.
You already were the whole world to me.
As you were to me, Hanako. As you were to me. Come, Hanako. I'll show you the way home.
I accept your legacy, Grandpa.
I accept your legacy, Grandpa.
Forgive me for the things I did wrong.
Forgive me for the things I did wrong.
Thank you for everything you were to me.
Thank you for everything you were to me.
The pain may fade in time, but I won't forget you.
The pain may fade in time, but I won't forget you.
Remember me too, you hear?
Remember me too, you hear?
Please visit in my dreams.
Please visit me in my dreams.
For I can't imagine living without our talks before bedtime.
For I can't imagine living without our talks before bedtime. I can't imagine living without your wise counsel. I can't imagine living without you. Goodbye, my dearest Grandpa. Welcome to our flower shop.
And that has been Hanako's Flower Shop. God damn it! Fucking, I wasn't expecting to be fucking destroyed by this. Time to grow up. God damn, I was not expecting to be fucking destroyed by this game. God damn it. Fuck. Oh my god, it's so good. It's the voice actors. There's me. It's me. That's me. That's me. Fuck. God damn it, Milton. You fucking bastard genius, you. God. I was not expecting to feel so goddamn much for this game. Fuck. But I really enjoyed it. Hanako and Grandpa really felt like personal to me. Like I gotten to know them. So to see them gone and hurting, it felt real. It felt personal. God. Stop fucking crying. You got thoughts to deliver. God damn it, Jermick. Also, I'm sure Kat was in there somewhere. And that has been Hanako's Flower Shop. I hope you enjoyed this game, because I very much enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And I still say it was an honor and a privilege to have this be my first ever voice acting credit. I will never forget this game. And I will treasure it, my time with the team, working on it, always. If you want to get this game, get it on Steam. I can't recommend it enough. You can see the routes that I didn't take. You could possibly, if you wanted, you could hear more lines that I delivered by potentially getting the bouquets incorrectly or just choosing different options with Yohei. Or you could just ignore me altogether and just play the game and answer how you feel is right. But goddamn, I deeply enjoyed this game. And I can't recommend it enough. And if you do get this game, you get the link to the Discord where you can talk to me as well as the other voice actors and Milton himself. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope you all enjoyed. Bye.